Time. Wow. We gotta do that all over. You go first though.
I was on mute, giving thanks and praises to the Creator for all. No, giving thanks and praises to the Creator for allowing us to be here for the Shabbat day, for allowing us to be here for the first day of Sukkoth, and to be able to enjoy this day with family. Those who are doing it for the first time together as a community, and those of us who are memorializing this once again. We thank you, Most High. I thank you, Creator, for allowing my sister wife and our baby to make it here safely, for allowing my Ish to go and pick them up from the airport, and also pick up Ezekiel, and to bring them all home safely for the holy days, to be able to be with us. We thank you, Creator, for just life and the blessings that come from life and through life. We thank you just for your mercy, your patience. We thank you for allowing us to get through Yom Kippurim and to be able to come to this last feast week to celebrate, that journey, because Yom Kippurim for some is just a day, but it is a journey. It's a process, and we thank you, Creator, for that. Giving all thanks and praises unto you and you alone. Say who?
All right. What would you be here? Shalom, shalom, everyone. Welcome again. I was muted the entire time. So Zante Tyreek is going to have to come up here again, but I just want to say, make sure if you haven't, please subscribe, share, take this time to share it. Chag Sukkoth Tameach, a happy Feast of Tabernacle in English, what people will say. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please take this time to share. That's what I had said earlier. Everyone here, share it to your Facebook post page so people could come on and they can join us. They may not be a part of any organization, any Hebrew Israelite organization, and they're searching for information online. And so bring them here so they can get some sound information, some sound, people will say doctrine, or just the culture and understanding of the Most High's word. We want to share it with them, all right? So I'm going to pass the mic back to Adon, Zante Tyreek again, and Falakli, everyone.
All right, so Shabbat Shalom again, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Truly, I'm thankful to be here. Thankful for life, health, and strength. I'm just thankful. I just feel really good. I mean, just to put it in, be as transparent as possible, I just feel good. I'm thankful for the changing of the seasons. I'm thankful for it's starting to cool off outside. And I'm just thankful to be alive. I'm thankful for the feast days, thankful for the relationships, the bonding that we're going to do this week. Thankful for the games. And I pray that this is just a time where we really enjoy each other and continue to dive into, just building stronger relationships within each other. So I'm just thankful for this to be my first experience and my family's first experience. I'm a part of a community, keeping the high holy days to this extent. And it's truly a life-changing experience. It shows you just a little glimpse of how it possibly could have been with our forefathers and foremothers. I'm in a humble place, don't have much to say, but I'm thankful, and I have a lot of things to be thankful for. With that, I yield.
And Most High be praised. All right. So for that. Is anyone else present today that want to give honor and praise to the Most High? Now is the time. That's here, that's present. Now is the time. Anyone else? Who said that? Oh, okay. I'll turn myself off. Give me 1 second. No echo. All right.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. Not too much yet. I tell you can't see me a little bit. There we go. Hi, Shabbat shalom. Thankful to the Creator, Most High Power, Ha Elohim, for all things and really everything. I'm definitely thankful for a safe journey home to our home in Georgia with our family. I'm thankful that our baby did not do bad on the plane at all. It was his first flight, and he did absolutely wonderful. That was amazing. And I pray that it's the same way going back. I'm thankful for all the things that we're going to experience this week. Ooh. Yep, all the bonding, all the games. I'm thankful that it's not super cold. I am thankful for that as well, Total Most High. And I'm just thankful to spend this time with my family and just remember what our ancestors went through and commemorate this day, this feast, and what we went through as a people. So Toda y'all for this day and allowing us to have this mandatory family reunion. In other words, say who.
All right, you all. Again, we got a few people coming in. Please make sure that you like. We're going to be getting started soon, but we want to hear what you're grateful for. What are you thankful for? Let's share that experience with one another so we can grow together. So just give honor and praise to the Most High. Share what you're thankful for. And right now, we have the elder about to come in. Oh, she said, hold on. Okay. All right. All right. Is there anyone else that want to give honor? Praise the Most High. Yeah. All right. We have Hemp Vibe Network says, oh, the Bear DD. You could come up and say something.
You right here. You come up to the mic.
All right. It says, Toda Yahweh for allowing me to be with the Beulah family for the first time. I usually do the feast days by myself, serving the Most High. We had a beautiful night on the grounds, giving thanks to the Most High Yahweh for his written word and fellowship with all humanity. I'm happy to follow the steps of our forefathers and mothers of old.
And Most High be praised. To the Rabbi.
Toda. Anyone else? Anyone else that's present in the audience or anyone on social media?
Can you hear us outside?
Just speak outside.
Oh, you know what? It's connected to that.
Yeah.
So then you should be hearing it. You can hear it outside?
When I came out, it was talking about it. Well, that's what were you talking about solid? It's recording.
It should be playing this though. So whatever we play on this, we should be hearing outside. Oh, come on.
For those that's watching right now, this is Wa'ikra 19, Leviticus 19. When our elders come before us, their first entry, we all rise, give honor to them because it is their shoulders that we're standing on to continue the path that was given to our forefathers of old. So each one of us will become elders soon, and this is just giving our respect and our honor to them for all the works that they have done before us. So each time they come in, or the initial time that they come in, we all stand until they sit, and then we all sit down. Leviticus chapter 19 for those that are wondering. All right.
Hey, it's outside. Could you hear the class through the speaker?
I didn't hear anything. Connected to this device.
I thought it was connected to his iPad. I had iPad.
Oh.
Probably got a remote.
Is there anyone else present that wants to give honor and praise to the Most High? Those here in the Knesset, or those that are tuning in right now? Pierre's? She said no.
Yeah, he's in the tank.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. Shabbat shalom. Please go ahead and share. We're getting started now, but we haven't got into the message or the lesson yet, so no worries. Go ahead and give honor and praise to the Most High. That's just for you to hear, though. Oh, it's gonna turn it up now? Okay.
Sis, can you hear it now? Didi.
She's fine. She said, okay. All right. All right. So we got volume everywhere. Anyone else? All right, I'm gonna mute myself.
Shabbat shalom lekulam. Also, Chag Sameach Sukkoth. Ani samecha hayom. Kize, because of it. I'm happy today because of it. Toda being truly grateful for another feast. This is just the beginning. We've already started off with preparing at night and then preparing arukhat boker, breakfast. It was fun. Definitely look forward to more of our adventures this week. I'm grateful because we get to relive what our forefathers, just a speck of what our forefathers and foremothers went through. And I'm just grateful that the eternal power granted us worthy of even knowing and commemorating it. I'm grateful, and I'm grateful that we get to celebrate it in a way where we don't necessarily have enemies on our trail. So I'm grateful for that. Even in the ups and downs, there may be some days that we were disgruntled, or maybe some days we have disappointments, ups and downs, but overall, we owe eternal power all because we have it easy today. We have it easy. And so I'm grateful because this is commemorating the sacrifices our forefathers and foremothers laid out by following the eternal power so we could have this today.
Okay.
So I'm forever grateful, and I'm grateful for this yom. Absolutely grateful for my ish. So luckily I got caught up in the feast, but I'm grateful for the head of our household, Nasi Rashi Shema. I'm grateful for his leadership. I'm grateful for his protection and his covering. I'm grateful that we yet again get to spend another Sukkoth together. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for another yom. I thought it was going to be really cold, but it wasn't. And he did really well making sure I stayed warm. So I'm really grateful for that. Toda Rabba. Definitely grateful for my Beulah family. I'm grateful for everything that we're doing, growing together and continuing to help each other and aid each other how we can. So I'm just grateful, super grateful. Tamid wa tamid. Haluat hakwakniski. Shalom lekulam zehu.
May the Most High be praised.
All right. All right. Is there anyone else that's looking in, that's watching in right now? It's not too active right now. Go ahead and, don't be shy. Bring out any of your thoughts. Tell us what you're grateful for. Give honor and praise to the Most High. Now is the time. Now is the time. We are in Sukkoth. This is the first day, you all. Please give honor. Anyone else present here? Did we miss anyone? Zakenot? All right. Well, I'll give what I'm thankful for then, if no one else has anything to say. All right.
Hey, Mr. Laurel, would you like to read it? Say anything? You want to come up or take the camera or something?
Mute. Right here. Okay.
Come on the other side. Run this way. Run this way.
Just watch the cord if you go watch them. Just right here. I'm gonna put the camera on you so people can see who you are. Step back a little bit. There you go. Come over here, away from the light. There you go. There you go. All right.
I just want to give praise and thanks because I've been traveling from place to place and for the safety, the protection of the Most High over my entire life. Touchdown, the first touchdown was, oh, awesome. It was so good that I was just woo, in my seat. I mean, I know the stewardess won't forget me. I was just woo. My first, when I went to Antigua first, and then from Antigua, I had different flights. From Antigua to St. Martin, then to Puerto Rico, and then to St. Thomas, my final destination. So all these different flights that I got on, and now got on a flight here to Georgia. And I am so thankful, so thankful to the Most High for his safety and his protection. And I'm thankful to be here amongst all of you, my brethren and sisters, right? So, and everyone on the line, we're happy you're here with us, giving praise and thanks to the Most High. He's awesome and he is worthy to be praised. Hallelujah.
Hold on.
Hey,
I'm sending my.
no problem.
But I am truly grateful to the Most High
I'm gonna not
for
switch it
his
for you.
protection.
You want to come over or we'll go to them? Go to them.
Yes, I am truly grateful to the Most High also for his protection and for bringing my sibling safely here. I'm thankful to be here on the land. I think this is my third Sukkoth.
Mhm.
I'm truly, yeah. And I'm truly grateful to be here among my family again for this Sukkoth. And I know that the Creator will increase us and bless us tremendously because we are doing what He asks us to do. And so I just want to give the Most High thanks and, because I'm grateful. I'm truly grateful.
So who's singing first? We ain't got to do nothing. Who's singing first? I know we had a certain protocol we had to follow.
Usually do.
Yeah, but we can say ours after y'all sing. But look at the women, always running something, ain't it? They ain't running nothing over here, man. We ain't letting that happen. So if y'all don't get up and sing, I'm gonna get up and sing. So who would like to be first?
Oh.
Don't play with me now. I'm playing. Oh, what's that song I like to sing? How it start off? No, I won't sing that one. That requires skills. Ain't, I'm gonna turn my mic on. If they playing with me, I'm gonna sing.
Yeah,
Right?
Oh, you want to tell
Yeah,
you?
yeah, I'm gonna turn my full effect.
I'll just keep yours on the whole time. I'm right next to you. You can hear me.
Oh, okay.
I should be able to.
I'm gonna sing something y'all don't know now. How about that?
We'll join in.
Ain't Elohe Kimo Yotze Melech Hagadole Olam Osera Divarim Niflim. All right, there you go. Y'all welcome. Yeah. See, y'all thought I couldn't sing. Y'all thought I couldn't sing, but I could sing.
Can you sing it first? And we'll join. I don't know. It's
He was saying a little. This is A-N-L-O-A. What?
Then you sing it. Since I was singing a little off, you sing it. Melech Hagadole Olam Divarim Niflim Kol Yisrael sing. They say amen. I don't say that. So I put my own there. Ain't no power like the Most High.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can learn it. And it ain't a whole lot to it. It's one of those verses, like I told you earlier, when you sing a catch line and you sing it over and over and over. But it gets so mesmerizing that it puts you in a trance and you start feeling this feeling like, oh, euphoria. This spirit of euphoria takes over you and it just captivates your soul and gets you high. Yes. Let me see. Y'all got to forgive my wordings, okay? Y'all thought I wasn't gonna sing. I ain't scared. I just don't be wanting. I be sparing y'all ears. Who he great record me singing? See that?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
It's already recorded.
I haven't heard this song. I ain't seen this song in a long time, so y'all gotta forgive me if I mess it up. And y'all in the listening audience, don't pay me no mind if my voice sound like a muskrat. Don't pay no mind. Understand that I'm singing to the Creator, not to you.
That's what matters.
So I got to sing this word so that everybody understand what the word God, so everybody know what I'm talking about. So y'all got me scared to sing now. Among the gods, there is none like unto thee. Neither are there any works like unto thy works. All nations whom thou hast made shall come and worship before thee. Oh, and shall glorify thy name. For thou art great and doest wondrous things. Look at them laughing at me. They laughing at me. Excuse me. Don't take over my song. You see, now you done messed it up. You took it. It wasn't ready for that. She just stepped in and messed my song all up. But you got to know the song and sing with me. You got to follow. No.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Teach me thy ways, oh, and I will walk in thy truth. Unite my mind to fear thy name. Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah.
And I will praise thee with all my soul, and I will glorify thy name. For thou art great and doest wondrous things. Thou art great and do wondrous things. Thou art great and do wondrous things. Now we just gonna sing that part, all right? Everybody can get it on that part, right? Thou art great and do wondrous things. 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 Thou art great and do wonders. Thou art great. Thou art great and do wonders. Yeah. Thou art great and do wondrous things. Thou art great and do wondrous things. Thou art great and do wondrous. Yeah. Thou art great and do wondrous things. Thou art great. Thou art great. Thou art great and do wondrous things. 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 Come on, y'all. Thou art great and do wondrous things. Thou art great and do wondrous things. Thou art great and do wondrous things. Thou art great. Thou art great and do wondrous things. 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 Yeah. May the Most High be praised. See, I already know y'all wasn't gonna like the way I sound, right? So I had to put a precursor up there and let y'all know I ain't singing to y'all. So y'all ain't even gotta like it. But you know what? My wife teaches music. She's gonna have to teach me how to sing. Yeah, she's gonna have to. Oh gosh, you don't want to do that? You don't want to teach your man? You don't want.
Why would you say I have to sing right now? I didn't hear what you said.
See, that was the creator talking to you. Say, answer the Most High. Say, I hear you, Most High. And come on up here and sing. I ain't say that. Come on.
You was gonna sing?
Yeah, come on, so they can hear you. You turn the mic around for you, the camera around for you.
Oh my goodness.
Do your thing.
Why you gonna put me deep?
Deep.
What was that? What was what I was singing in the
What was she singing?
Mm-mm. I want to. What is the start of it? Oh, quit. I want to praise. I want to praise. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King. Without my King. I want to pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King. Now my King serve. I want to serve, serve, serve. I want to serve. I want to serve. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King. Without my King. I want to serve. I want to serve. I want to serve. I want to serve. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King. Without my King. When it's over and when it's said and done, He will be here. The one I serve. I want to praise. I want to praise. I want to praise. I want to praise. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King. Without my King. I I want to praise, I want to praise, I want to praise, I want to praise. He gives me life, I won't survive without my King, without my King. When it's over and when it's said and done, He will be here. What I serve. Pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King, without my King. I want to pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King, without my King. I want to sing. I want to sing. I want to sing. I want to sing. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King, without my King. I want to sing. I want to sing. I want to sing. I want to sing. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King, without my King. When it's over and when it's said and done, He will be here. The one whom I serve. Again, when it's over and when it's said and done, He will be here. The one whom I serve. I want to serve. I want to serve. I want to serve. I want to serve. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King, without my King. Pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King. Pray. I want to praise, I want to praise, I want to praise, I want to praise. He gives me life, I won't survive without my King. Can we say shout? I want to shout, I want to shout, I want to shout, I want to shout. He gives me life, I won't survive without my King. When it's over, when it's over, and when it's said and done, He will be here, the one whom I serve. And when it's over, and when it's said and done, He will be here, the one whom I serve. Serve one more time. I want to serve. I want to serve. I want to serve. I want to serve. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King, without my King. Pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King, without my King. Praise. I want to pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. He gives me life. I won't survive without my King, without my King.
Anybody else? Don't make me think of another song. Y'all better come on. Yeah, y'all better come on before I think of another song.
Okay, yeah.
You gotta sing it again. May the Most High be praised. May the Most High be praised. That's what I'm talking about. We took somebody else's song and made it a masterpiece. That was beautiful. Y'all did a great job. I know he would be proud of y'all, young brother.
You practice that song or just play it off here?
I heard it play it, but
That boy sharp, ain't he? He good. All right. Anyone else? Oh.
She's last night.
Gladys Knights in the.
Huh?
It's supposed to be the word. Oh yeah. Let's go.
We're gonna be behind the.
You the leader of the song.
She's standing behind.
I'm on. I'm speaking.
And she says hi.
I missed it the first half.
I think I was off mute.
No, you was off.
I got the first half, then we joined together.
Oh, okay.
You'll hear when it's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. Y'all gotta get a little closer than that. Y'all won't get up in this camera.
Well, we're gonna be cutting off the, okay.
There we go.
Okay, let me see. All right, there you go. All three. Why don't y'all put her in the middle? She the lead, right?
Yes.
Well, she'll definitely be on the camera.
We'll have background.
Yeah, y'all the background. Okay.
What a pit.
All right, here we go.
What a six.
One second. As a man
I have the words written down.
who wrote say,
Rofe.
Rofe, I'm telling you now.
We're gonna
You got me all messing up.
As the days of Noah, can you keep us safe and dry? 'Cause we don't want you to ever pass us by. As the days of Noah, can you keep us safe and dry? 'Cause we don't want you to ever pass us by. Oh, 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 as the days of Noah, can you keep us safe and dry? 'Cause we don't want you to ever pass us by. As the days of Noah, can you keep us safe and dry? 'Cause we don't want you to ever pass us by. As the days of Noah, can you keep us safe and dry? 'Cause we don't want you to ever pass us by. As the days of Noah, can you keep us safe and dry? 'Cause we don't want you to ever pass us by. Oh,
a note in there, but so there y'all. Where that-
I mean, it's supposed to sound like the wrong tone. I mean, the wrong rhythm. You know it, right? With his beef. Oh, he wants to say no. Where is peace? There is love. Okay, so he wants to do Moses.
Y'all, we watch it. Y'all get recorded. It's all right.
He wants to go there, Moses.
If y'all know it, y'all know it.
Well,
Way down in
let's sing a
Egypt
song.
Israel was in Egypt land.
Lead it, baby.
Let my people
Go ahead.
go.
Okay.
They were oppressed so hard that they could not stand.
Let my people go.
Go down, Moses.
Way down in Egypt land. Tell Pharaoh, let my people go. Go down, Moses. Way down in Egypt land. Tell Pharaoh, let my people go. Moses, way down in Egypt land. Yeah, Pharaoh, let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Pharaoh, let my people go. You know the verse, Thomas? Yeah. I don't know the verse. Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go.
Let us go.
Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go. Way down in Egypt land. Pharaoh, let my people go. Go down, Moses. Way down in Egypt land. Pharaoh, let my people go. Go down, Moses. Way down in Egypt land. Pharaoh, let my people go. In the water, children, wade in the water. It's not trouble. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, Israel, wade in the water. It's gonna trouble the water. There's a verse, but I don't know the verse. I don't know. I got it. Wade in the water, Israel, wade in the water. Queen is gonna trouble the water.
When Israel was in Egypt land.
Let my people go.
Wade in the water?
No, that goes to let my people go.
I know, but it also where in the water go like that. You know.
He knows it.
She just came in.
Yes.
He's embarrassed.
He's embarrassed. You're lying.
Oh, man, I ain't embarrassed, man. Where in the water, where in the water, where in the water, where in the water.
You don't have to do that one.
When the children of Israel, say it again, sing for us again. Wade in the water, wade in the water,
Israel, wade in the water. Praise gonna trouble the water. Who's that? Who's those children dressed in red? Praise is gonna trouble the water. It must be the children that Moses led. Gonna trouble the water.
Okay, let's get it for Saturday. Come on.
Right, yeah, we'll do that.
All right, what where we at now? Evil?
Sukkoth.
Yeah, not think that one, right?
It's you say the same thing over and over. I think this is in Tehillim.
Okay.
So you might know this one.
It's in
Okay.
Psalms. It's
So
a
you add these, all right? We put up what? We sound stuff in there.
Something like that. Praise our power, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Praise our power, oh my soul, and all that is within me. I will praise your name. 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 Praise our power, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Praise our power, oh my soul, and all that is within me. I will praise your name. 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 Praise our power, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Praise our power, oh my soul, and all that is within me. I will praise your name.
Come on.
Hey, your fingers, man. Your fingers.
Right? Pull you in.
What are we
We singing
Oh, I don't know.
one of our favorite
But
songs.
I'll catch up.
One second.
It was beautiful. I like that.
And I'm glad we got tambourine.
Okay. I know it. Water.
Oh, that's a sleepy baby right there. That's a sleepy baby. Hi, Lion.
Zion, you gonna sing too?
You
You
gonna
gonna
sing?
sing with him?
Go ahead, sing a song.
I'm sorry, I'll let y'all in next time.
I'll let y'all do it.
All right, one more second. It's loading up.
Did she just leave us? I don't know it either.
He's gonna sing for us.
All right, so before we start this, since it is a feast, Feast of Sukkoth, it's a time when we praise, sing praises into the Most High. I'm going to teach the chorus of this song so that when we sing it, we can sing it all together. All right. So repeat after me. Yo, hey, wah, hey. 1, 2, ready, and go.
Yo, hey, wah, hey.
All right. 2, 3. It's okay. 1.
Yo, hey, wah.
All right. So the words go like this.
You see him now?
The words go like this. Yo, hey, wah, hey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elohim.
Elohim.
Shem.
Share.
Abraham.
Abraham.
Say that one time. Yo, hey, wah, hey.
Yo, hey, wah, hey.
Yireh.
Yireh.
Elohim.
Elohim.
Shelah.
Shara.
Abraham.
Oh, Abraham.
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 The next sentence goes like this. Yo, hey, wah, hey.
Yo, hey, wah, hey.
I am who you say I am.
You say I am.
Next part is yo, hey, wah, hey.
Abba, no. He just ate. He ate.
The great
He just ate.
I am.
I am.
And then the last part goes yo, hey, wah. All right. So keep it in mind. We're gonna sing it a few times. It's very repetitive, and if you take it sing along with it,
He ate like 30 minutes ago.
still on.
If he's fussing, then I'll.
All right. We will have this song recorded.
Okay. Beulah album.
Yeah, Beulah album. We're working on the Beulah album.
You gonna get into the spirit, but you gonna get moved and time gonna just fly by you like that.
All right, so everybody sing 1.
Yo, hey, wah, hey. Yireh. Elohim. Shalom. Yo, hey, wah, hey. I am who you say I am. Yo, hey, wah, hey. Yireh. You are the great I am. Yo, hey, wah, hey. Yireh.
One more time.
Yo, hey, wah, hey. Elohim, Shalom. Yo, hey, wah, hey. I am who you say I am. Yo, hey, wah, hey. You are the great I am. Yo, hey, wah, hey. Elohim. Yo, hey, wah,
God gave light to the earth and the sky. Then you entered into our heart, gave us the breath of life.
am who you say I am. Your head one you are the great I am. Your head hallelujah. Oh, you are the great I am. Your name, one more time, last time. Your name, Elohim, Abraham. Your name, who you say I am. Your name, you are the great I am. Your name, I'll do better. Yes. Oh.
Drums on that.
Yeah. But yeah. I think we're gonna go ahead and just get started now. Sing a song. You wanna get started? Oh, give me thanks. Yes, sir. So, we're gonna get started.
All right, so powerful music, singing. Hopefully you all can hear me. You should be able to hear me. This computer's great. First, I want to give honor and praise to, or honor to my and my aim. Abba, for those of you that might not know what that is, and Ima, my father, my mother, for bringing me alive, making me alive, making me, and creating me. I thank the Most High for them. I want to give honor and praise to the Most High first and foremost. Without Him, I wouldn't be present. Without Him, this world wouldn't be here. You all that's listening in wouldn't be here. So I'm just grateful for that. Thankful for my Isha, for just being in my life and in the ministry that we have, the music that we have, shameless plug. Make sure you all are present on October 6th. We got an album coming out and it is amazing. I'm just grateful for just life, for the limbs of my body, the air that I'm able to breathe, recognizing how to create peace and chaos. Just grateful for all those things, for the elders and the teachers before me, the shoulders I stand on or beside. I'm just grateful for, I want to give honor to Chief Prince Zabulin and also my Chief Elder, Morshalim. Please keep him in your prayers as he's going through some trials right now. I don't know the terminology I want to use. Just keep him in your prayers for those that know him. Say that again.
Is it healing?
Basically healing. Okay. And that's it. Just for the Bueller family and the growth that we're pressing towards, and things that the Most High has each one of us doing individually and collectively for the community, for the people, and for our yellow day.
May the Most High be praised. Total Rabbah. All right. Every time I experience something through the week, I say, I want to thank the Creator for that. And I try to keep it in my mind, but then when I get here on the Shabbat, I forget. So I'm going to have to start writing stuff down or making a voice note, because it'd be some real powerful stuff that be taking place. The other day we experienced something, and I can't remember what it was. And I wanted to thank the Creator on the Shabbat for what He had brought us through. It was something that was like an impossible thing to happen. One thing was I went somewhere to get something. Oh, I remember. This was a simple thing, but y'all might think it's simple, but I think it was a big thing. So we got a lawnmower here that broke. The lawnmower broke the other day. They hadn't been able to cut the grass in like a month, something like that. Something like that, right? Couple weeks, many weeks. Whole lot of weeks. Grass that tall type weeks. So anyway, so I had to come and take the lawnmower apart to take the wheel off so we could take it down and get it fixed. And this was on what, a Sunday? Yeah, it was on Yom Rishon, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Yom Rishon. All the tire places was closed except one place. So we go to that. I pull up in that one place with the tire. Now, remember, y'all, I'm thanking the Creator, so don't lose focus, all right? So I'll pull up to the tire place where they do car tires. First thing they tell me is they don't do lawnmower tires. This isn't a real tire. It's not a car tire. So there's nothing we could do with this. I said, yo, man, I really need this done, man. All right, whiteboard. All right, let me see what I can do for you. So he took it in, and he ignored his job completely. And I mean immediate service. And I'm grateful. Immediate service. From the trunk of my car right into the shop. He told me to pull the lawnmower in. I pulled the lawnmower in. He jacked it up, took the tire off, took the tire over to his machine. He started working on the tire. His balls came out. He looked at his balls, kept working on it. They don't fix, remember, they don't fix lawnmower tires. Kept working on the lawnmower, on the tire, took the tire, pumped it up with air. Once he got it back on the rim, the tire was off the rim, flopping around in the rim. Filled it up with air, pumped it up. I said, you checking for any holes? He said, yeah, let me check it for some holes. Found out it was a hole in the tire. Somebody jabbing the tire with a knife. We don't know who it is, though. Somebody got a switchblade popping holes in the tire. We don't know. Somebody didn't want to work, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, he said, well, what kind of hole is this? Where does this come from? You can't put a patch on it. Couldn't put a plug in it, so we had to put a patch, which means he had to take the tire back off the rim again. And this is a white guy doing something that his job don't allow him to do in the face of his boss. Ignoring them, he goes and put a patch on the inside of the tire. Put glue all around it, extra glue to make sure that it held. Comes back, bring me the tire, seals it back up, pump it up with air, check it for leaks. It wasn't no leaks. I said to him, all right, how much I owe you now? He said, nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm serious. He said, nothing. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah. Now we come back, put the lawn mat back on, the tire back on. How many days was it? 2 days? 3 days? Maybe 3? What?
When you went and got it fixed, it was like the next day.
It was flat again.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of cutting done, and the next day it was flat. So I take it back to him. I said, yo, that tire flat again. He said, all right, come on, man, give it to me. His boss No, it's not his boss. Another one of the guys that was working in another bay said, no, the patches ain't going to work on there because, as he said originally, lawnmower tires are made out of a different type of rubber. So the patch wouldn't stick on the inside of the tire. Therefore, it leaked again and all the air came back out. So he says, go get an inner tube, get the inner tube, and I'll put it in for you. So I went to Walmart, did my shopping. Then I went to look around for an inner tube. I went to Walmart, did my shopping. Then I went looking for an inner tube. Couldn't find an inner tube in Walmart. Couldn't find a tire in Walmart. Went up to Tractor Supply. They had the tire. $56 for the tire. $130 for the tire on the rim. I said, oh, no. Nah, y'all ain't getting me. I went and got an inner tube for $20 from Tractor Supply. I took the inner tube down to the guy, go back to the shop. The guy ain't there. The boss wouldn't do it. The boss wouldn't let one of the other guys put the inner tube. He wouldn't let it happen. So I said, all right. He said, the guy's name is John. He said, come back when John is here. I said, all right, I'll be back. And I'm going back. Creator willing, I'm going back. So that's what I wanted to thank the Creator for. One, a complete stranger looked out and tried to make sure we had what we needed. We did get some grass cut when he came back. We did get a little bit done. And two, it was a European stranger. So, you know, a lot of times we quick to judge people by the color of their skin. But we shouldn't always be, because the second time when I went back, it was the black guy who told me, oh, no, I can't do that. You got to go talk to my boss. The black guy, I don't know if he was new or what, but he told me, I can't do it. I said, you just saw me here yesterday with the other guy. I know, but I can't. Why? We don't look out for each other. He don't even try. All you had to do was put an inner tube in it. I had the inner tube. He didn't even try. First thing he did was, oh, no, you got to go talk to my boss, who's another white guy, who's a little skinny, short white guy who probably has a complex or something. So, no, he didn't do it. And the boss will come up to me, no, he can't do it, and I can't do it. You got to wait for the other guy to come in. And then play like they didn't know what I was talking about, but it's okay. But for those two things, I'm grateful and I'm thankful, because the guy didn't have to do what he did. And then he didn't have to do it and not charge me nothing. I was ready. Y'all know I like keeping my money in my pocket, right? Y'all know I do. I ain't got no problem with a discount or something for free. Well, it depends on what it is for free, but, you know, I ain't got no problem with it. But he just told me to keep my money. We don't want no money from you. It's cool. We got you. And the only thing I kept thinking in my mind is that this guy must know I'm a Hebrew. Servant of the Creator. His spirit must be talking to him. Yeah, don't charge him nothing, man. We owe him anyway. All right, cool. So I was grateful. So for that, I want to thank the Most High for allowing us to make it on the road safely. Because I've been riding on this highway a lot this month. Back and forth, and then back and forth, and then back and forth. Every time I turn around, every other day, I got somewhere to go that requires me to ride on the highway for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to get up, to get back. And then yesterday, I had to go to the airport and pick up some people from the airport. And that was a long time, but I made it, and the Creator allowed us to arrive safely, and I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I'm thankful. All right. So, yes. So that's what I wanted to thank the Most High for today. May the Most High be praised. Tell the Lord. I did want to thank the Most High for allowing Sister Laurel to come today to be in our midst, Sister Dee Dee to be in our midst. We haven't seen them we ain't never seen ever in the house of worship. And we're so grateful. Let's go on, y'all. Let's give them a little bit, y'all. Come on. Let's give them a little bit. And I say that because that's a big step, man. That's a big step. For real, I know it is. And we're grateful. Anytime you're ready to come back, it's your home. Come on. Be right here with us. She came in, she stayed the whole night on the first day and just helped out. And I seen her picking up stuff off the ground. Visitors don't do that. What are you doing? Stop. She picking up stuff off the ground, organizing stuff, moving stuff. I said, wow, she got the right spirit. Okay. All right. So we're going to see how it go. All right. May the Most High be praised. And Sister Laurel just traveled all around the world. She just, in the last 30 days, I mean, she went Antigua. Where'd you go? Antigua?
Yes.
And where else?
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas. And where else?
Here.
And then back, did you go back to Maine?
No.
You just came here from St. Thomas.
From Maine in August 9th. I left Maine in August 8th, and I've been traveling since.
Wow. Well, may the Most High be praised.
Yes.
And he spared your life. He took you through all that. You had a great experience. You take a lot of pictures?
I sure did.
All right. I know we're going to see some later. So we're grateful and thankful, man, that the Most High spared you. We haven't seen you since last year. We hear from you. You text in the room. You don't show up your face too often, but we know you're here with us. And we text all the time. We always on the text thing on the phone. We stay in touch. So may the Most High be praised. Why does that keep ringing? All right. So that's what I wanted to thank the Most High for. Total Rabbi.
So I also wanted to, I forgot to give thanks to the Creator for actually allowing myself and Aim to travel Tuesday to go to the market and get all the food for this week. And then to make it to the airport to pick up Cyclone and Laurel. Aim was like, oh, do you want to go? I was like, sure. I said, you driving there or back? She said, oh. She was like, oh, I have a choice. I said, so I'm just thankful because I actually didn't really get tired, but it was good just riding with them and talking with them, bonding. And then I want to give thanks to the Creator for also allowing my brother and my sister to make it here last weekend to see my father and quite a few of my nieces and nephews, and my children came. So that was a blessing. My father actually was very excited to see them, and it just felt good. Like the land was full. We had my family, we had my Sikamuna's family here, and I think a couple other people may have been here. The Harrells were here, so it was just nice just to see the fullness in the land and just seeing people just walking around and enjoying themselves. And it was beautiful to see my siblings come here because they got to actually, the ones who haven't been here, got to actually come see the land, and actually we sat down and had good talks about different things to help us as a community. So I'm grateful that we also allowed that to happen and to be. Say who?
May the Most High be praised. You want to thank the Most High for anything? Come on up. On this side.
Shalom, everybody. Shalom. Guess I would thank the Most High for letting me get through this first week of school. Second week of school. Allowing me to catch up pretty quickly with the rest of the children because they started before. Allowing me to get my life situated, allowing me to be here, and allow me to come back here every weekend. So that's pretty much it.
All right. May the Most High be praised. Total revival. Ben, you want to thank the Creator for anything? You want to thank the Most High for anything? Huh? Oh, yeah? You in pain? You all right? You cool? All right.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
I thank the Most High for just allowing us to all come together to keep us a quote, to experience this first day together, to just be in the essence of the Most High, just to stay just really connected, enjoying, laughing. I thank the Most High for the peace and the serenity that I feel in the atmosphere, just as we are celebrating these days. Thank the Most High for Aisha, my Elohim. Thank the Most High for just everything that He's bringing me through and teaching me and just showing me. Thank the Most High for, as always, righteous leadership, a beautiful family. Yeah, I'm just very thankful. Thank you. Shabbat shalom.
May the Most High be praised. Total Rabbah. Praise the mighty King. Absolutely. You want to, introduce?
Those that's tuning in, if you haven't yet, please make sure that you subscribe, share. We're about to get into our lesson now, given by Zante Tariq. So please take the time, share it, like it, subscribe, and let's get ready for this powerful lesson. All right.
Can I be heard? Can you hear me? Put some ones in the chat if you can hear me. Some ones in the chat. Shalom. All right, so again, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be celebrating the Feast of Sukkoth, or Tabernacles for some. This is my first time, like I was saying earlier today, it's my first time celebrating this feast day among the community and family. And I must say that it feels amazing. It feels amazing to just be around my people. It feels amazing to be. I put it to you like this: this rising when I got up, or even last night, setting up the tents. We were setting up the tents for everybody, and everybody got here. And once everybody started to arrive, I felt this like I said, it was like kind of like this serenity, this peaceful, serenity, blissful type of feeling that I felt as everybody was arriving. And then we had dinner last night, going all the way over to this rising. I was able to take me a walk. When I got up here, the women were already cooking. Breakfast was already prepared. So this is just a learning experience for me, and I'm just grateful for the things that I'm learning. So today's lesson is going to be done a little bit differently. I would like to do something new. When I was told that I was going to bring forth a lesson and teach, I wanted to get creative, and I wanted to see in what ways, we could, for one, learn from each other, and then I'll present, a little bit of what I have to present. So, before we start, can I have a volunteer reader? I need one volunteer reader, and then I need someone to keep up with the comments. Today, during this lesson, it's going to be very, it's almost like an activity for us all. So it's like you have to participate. I would like for everybody to participate. Give your words, give your thoughts, and we're just going to discuss. Today is the first day of Sukkoth. And Sukkoth is about when the Most High brought us out of Egypt. He brought us out of bondage, right? And He took us into the wilderness. And we experience in the wilderness, we are to be taken into remembrance or reflecting back or having a memorial of the things we went through, the things we experienced, and the things the Creator showed us and was trying to show us while we were in the wilderness. Right? So before I get into any of my scriptures, I would like to open the floor and kind of open the forum, and I want to ask a question. The question that I want to ask is, what is Sukkoth, and what does Sukkoth mean to you? When you hear Sukkoth, when you think of Sukkoth, and you think of the things our forefathers went through, what comes to mind? Any words that come to mind? Or, how can we relate it to our lives today? Or what things are we to take away from the Feast of Sukkoth? And that's where I would like to start. So I'm going to open the forum up, and I want to know what y'all think, what y'all feel when it comes to Sukkoth and what it means to you in this time. You can just give a word, you can give a story, just whatever it means. This is a day where we take time to just memorialize the things that the Most High has done for our forefathers. So, I'm gonna open up the forum with that first. And I need somebody to keep up with the comments. That way, if someone says anything, they can bring that out and share it. So, what is Sukkoth? What does it mean to you? What do you take away from it? Zeke, first. Yes, Zeke. Would you like to come up? If you would like to come up, you can. If not, just speak loudly. I'll probably repeat what you say anyway.
I would probably say that Sukkoth, it kind of, in a way, like it's like a festival, but also it kind of reminds me not to get, or now I wouldn't say not to get used to like our everyday life, but like it reminds us of how like we're supposed to be, I guess. So it's like a reminder, I guess.
When you say how we're supposed to be,
or like how our forefathers and our forefathers, how they were, it's like taking us back
into that mental place, that spiritual place. Okay, hold up. I agree. Hold up. Hallelujah. Anybody else?
Shalom. Any echo, any feedback?
It's not having any feedback.
Shalom Aleichem. Sukkoth for me is commemoration of our just of all of the deliverances, plural, that the eternal power has brought us from, and his provision for us. For me, what I get out of it personally, modern time, is just to truly be mindful that with our everyday life, like Ezekiel said, our everyday life isn't encompassed around us having to literally get up and eat together, do what we're doing outside. We don't have to do that every day. We have the choice that if we don't want to go back, to our homes or whatever, but it just allows, and I want to word this right, in humility, it allows me to see that as the people of the eternal power and what we're commanded to do, it just puts me in the ruach or the spirit to make sure that as we commune together, to be livable as possible with each other. In other words, not be a burden to a person because of our attitudes or how we may carry ourselves, but to understand our forefathers and foremothers didn't have a choice. They had to do this. So with us commemorating this, I think we should be in the best spirit as we can and not be a grievance to one another. And I get that out of it because we see what that did to Moshe. We see what that did to the prophets and everybody else. So with us commemorating this time, I think we should all be mindful to live amongst each other as righteously and as cordially as possible with the set apart time that the eternal power has given us, because they didn't have a choice. They followed the commandments of the eternal power, did what they had to do, and he continued to deliver them. So we don't want to be spoiled and do it and, and do it nonchalant, but do it to the fullest. And that doesn't mean being the loudest or being the lowest, but that just means doing it with the pure spirit. So that's what I get out of it. Zehu.
Hallelujah.
What Sukkoth means to me is it's a reminder of the written scriptures of the things that we are to actually practice for that great day, for the big gathering. And as we, at least for me, as I go through it, because this is my first time doing it with a group such as yourself, um, it reminds us to understand the experiences that our forefathers and mothers went through as we had to come out of a bondage situation, whereas right now we're still in captivity, but yeah, we're still making a decision to keep the commandments as best as we can, to practice for that great gathering when, for me, when Yahushua will come back to gather us all together, and hide us and keep us, but it's also for us to step away from the everyday luxuries that we have from being able to be in a home or be in a house or being able to just go to a refrigerator, even though we may be doing some of that even here on the grounds. But it's reminding us that we are to humble ourselves and be one with nature and to remember that what our forefathers had to go through, that those things are also written on the heavenly tablets, and that we are to also be as righteous and as kind and humble to our fellow sisters and brothers, as well as we all try to walk out this experience while we're in captivity. So that's what it is.
Hold up. Hold up. Most High be praised. Hallelujah. Who is next?
For me, Sukkoth, every year it just gets like it's one of my favorite holy times, holy weeks, hands down. That and Pesach. I just love it's something about having a whole week to kind of just be with each other, to cook, like, and not cook like just like Nasika was saying in our separate spaces, but cook together, work together, because it builds it builds unity, it works on our commitment to one another, our commitment to the Creator, and our commitment to ourselves. Because one, you're not sleeping in your regular spaces, so you're stepping outside of that, and it helps to help you even build in your character and then help in your purpose, and it's helping us to prepare. Of course, we're not living where we are, I guess, like with nothing, like off the grid with anything. But it is a difference when you're sleeping in your house every day and then you're coming in the tent and you have to get up and walk somewhere to use the bathroom, or, drive back to your place or whatever. And then, it's not the same type of comfort. It's different beds, all those things. But I think it's a preparedness. It's a way for us, because one thing is we never know when the Creator is going to bring a remnant of a remnant back home. But what's going to cause you maybe to not stay or even to even go if you're not practicing or preparing yourself for that. And so I love it because, we're outdoors, we're cooking outdoors, we're learning how to be innovative with how we have to clean, how we have to prepare, and then live amongst nature for that week. Like all the bugs that are going to be, in our space, because we're in their space for that week. Normally this is their space all week, and then all year, and then we come for a week and invade, and we talking to them like they invade in our space. So it's like a readjustment, and in so many ways, a realigning yourself with nature. So I love Sukkoth, and it just brings out different people. You get to meet new people sometimes. You get to just experience different things. Like every Sukkoth is different for me. Sometimes it's really cold, almost unbearable, And sometimes it's nice and it's just, but each time it makes you stronger and it makes you look forward to the next Sukkoth. It makes you want to do better the next one. Like, okay, we did this last year. What did we forget to do, or how could we prepare better? And so even when getting the food, it's like, okay, we got to get to a place where we're not going to these stores every year. And that means throughout the year, we're preparing for Sukkoth or preparing for Pesach, for those times when we need to have fresh greens and fresh herbs and fresh fruit, where we don't have to go to these stores and then not know truly what our fruit is or what our vegetables are. So it's kind of just a reminder. It's a prepared time. It's a set apart time. And of course, I love it that the fact that we're doing it on our land, because it's just like when I'm here, I feel like nothing else exists but right here, right now. And so I love that part of it.
Most likely great. And I appreciate everyone that has shared so far. We're gonna keep going around the room, but this is very important because everything that is being brought out right now, and I didn't really understand why the Most High was having me bring the lesson the way He has me doing it now. But this is a time to where it's about all of us understanding what this day means for us, as a collective, but then as an individual, because the Creator is trying to teach each of us something as individuals, even within this lesson, even within this time, the season of the time we're in. Because we're here for a lesson right now, but the Most High is continuously trying to give us lessons throughout this whole entire season. And out of a lot of things that have been named, it's a blessing that we can sit back and we can look back on these things, because as we were living in it, everything that's been named, our forefathers and foremothers wasn't thinking about that. They just couldn't see it. They took all these things for granted. They didn't understand what the Most High was really showing them, what He was teaching them, what He was preparing them for. So a lot of our forefathers and foremothers didn't even understand that the wilderness is a way of life, mentally and spiritually. It's not about the physical. We'll get into it. Hallelujah. Next, anybody? Next. Pain.
Everybody summed it all up into one word, communion, community. And then for me, Sukkoth is about, because it's one of the last feasts for the year, it is about rebooting and restarting. And rebooting, giving us the energy to face the new challenge and new year. And it takes all of us to help each other to do that. I see it as a time where we come away from our own busyness. We have our own lives, we have our own the thing, but to me it's about oneness, natural oneness. From the beginning of creation goes right back to creation, actually. The Creator called us to be one with each other and also with Himself, and one with the creation. And so I think that Sukkot in and of itself is a chance for us to see all of that together. And it gives us a lot to think about, doing when we go back to our living our daily lives. I so much appreciate the Creator for this, because I used to wonder, give us these things, why does He set these times apart for us? Why is basically instead of being community, we can come back, we can go back to the way it should,
think about Joseph, when his brothers had did what they did to him and sold him, but when they were in a time of destitute, Most High had already had Joseph placed in a time where he even gathered all of his family back to him for such a time. So, it's just that reminder again, that great gathering. We now get to be with those who the Most High says, you are the set apart ones. And there is a time when you all will be able to come together. And then he, of course, will choose when that time is. But we would have been practiced, so it would just be that much glorious to be able to see your brothers and sisters that have been sold, just the way Joseph was. We also, are at a place of captivity. So when she was speaking, it just kind of reminded me of, that's the things that we celebrate, that great gathering.
Great gathering.
To see those who've been brought.
Right. And hallelujah, because it's very important that we understand what you just said. This is supposed to be a great gathering. When the Creator brought us into the wilderness, He brought us into His secret place. A lot of times we don't look at it's so much to be unpacked within the wilderness journey as a whole. But we're going to only get 4 points once we get into the lesson we're about to. But there's so many things that the Creator was trying to teach us mentally and spiritually that we didn't understand, and we thought that we was ready to go into the kingdom. We thought we was ready to go into our promise land. But when we got into the wilderness and He tried us, He also, in Him taking us into the wilderness, the Most High also revealed to us ourselves, who we really were as people. How many times we really turned back and as soon as He would show us something and show us a miracle. Oh, that's it. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear me? Shalom. But yes, as I was saying, the Most High, when He brought us into the wilderness, He separated us from the world. He brought us into His secret place, the wilderness, the woods, the nature, where we were supposed to come and recharge, get with each other, learn to love each other, accept the things and the provisions that He had made for us. We had to fast from the world. We had to fast from everything that we were just a part of in captivity. So when we reflect on this, a question that I want to ask is that if we have to go back into a wilderness now, would we be prepared? Then would we repeat the same cycle? Would we turn back? Would we curse the Most High the moment something seems, the moment we don't have what we need is food, we don't have what we need is water? A lot of things are happening. So, with that being said, is there anyone else that would like to share?
You don't think we're in the wilderness too?
We are still in the wilderness. We're gonna get to that, yes. But I was gonna say, we ought to share y'all also y'all point when it comes to our participation.
Humility and obedience.
Say what?
Humility and obedience.
Humility and obedience.
Yes.
I see some out. He says no humility and obedience, which is very important. Some of the 2 words. Humility and obedience. Anybody else? No? No?
Discipline.
Discipline. Oh, yeah. All right. Anything else? Yes.
I see this as a time of, getting away from the house for like 8 days, gathered together, celebrating a time of peace, love, togetherness, bonding, not only amongst family or spiritual families, but also as I lay in the tent at night. I feel so covered and protected, and I feel a closer bonding with the Most High. So it helps you to be strong because you're not in your house where you feel like you're protected. You're outside in the woods, you're outside in the bare You don't know what animal could come out from the ocean, but you just feel a sense of peace and safety, and you know that the Most High had come. You know,
Yeah.
so it's peace, love, togetherness, celebrating, giving praise and thanks. Oh, I'm loving to hear the shofar. Brother, you can blow that shofar. I'm blowing out and then it rains. You know, so
I meant to do it earlier. I forgot. I promise you we'll get to it before the day is out.
This is a special time of that because it's when you blow that shofar, the Most High hears it, and He's hearing us, and He's listening for it.
Yeah.
So that's all I say.
Yeah. If there is no one else, we want to go ahead and get into a few of these questions. Anyone else have anything they'd like to share on what, Sukkoth means to them? Any revelations that they have gotten about Sukkoth? This is now the time. And not just now, but do we have any comments? Anyone say anything about Sukkoth? Any comments anywhere? What it means to them? Hello?
No, nobody.
Okay. All right, so we have a reader. Reader. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm not going to be talking before we long. We have 4 places we're going to go to bring out these points. Before I say this, I want everyone to understand everything I'm bringing out is something for us just to reflect over during these days. This being the first day, I just want to give a few things that the Creator has given me for us to pay attention to. So it's not a long lesson. I don't have a whole lot of scripture to give. I want to keep it simple and give you the small things to think about. Small things to think about on this item. All right. So if I can't have a reader, I will read myself. I'm going to start in Leviticus 23, starting at verse 30.
You want the mic? You want the mic?
Oh, I'm gonna speak louder. 33.
Yeah.
And the Most High spoke unto Moses, saying, speaking to the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Most High. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein.
So stay there for a second. So he says, speaking to the children of Israel, saying, 15th day of 7th month shall be the feast of Sukkoth for 7 days to the Most High. On the first day shall be a holy convocation, you shall do no servile work therein. So first day, he commands us to have a holy assembly, right? A time where we are specifically to be set apart for the gathering together, for the having of the time, the fellowship, and the remembrance, the memorialization of everything he has brought us through. I think they were about to get into. He says on the 8th day, it's a holy convocation, and on the first day. It is a solemn assembly, so you shall do no servile work therein. Right? No servile work. Right? So you already cook, we already have a fire. This is servile work, which more so goes into the ways that we make money and things of that nature, but nothing along the lines of just physical movement and us preparing, right? All right, so keep going to verse 37. We're going to read all through.
These are the feasts of the Most High, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High, a burnt offering, a meat offering, a sacrifice, a drink offerings, everything upon this day. Beside the Sabbath of the Most High, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your freewill offerings, which ye give unto the Most High. Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Most High 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. And ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of the thick trees, and willows of the brook, and ye shall rejoice before the Most High, your Elohim, 7 days. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Most High 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelite born shall dwell in booths, that your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths. When I brought them out of the land of Egypt, of Mitzrayim, I am the Most High, your Elohim. And Moshe declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Most High.
All right, so here is where we see the commandment of us keeping this holiday and keeping this Sukkoth, right? But I want to specifically look at verse 40. And I want everybody to keep in mind, as we're going through this, for us, it's a feast day, it's a feast week. For our forefathers and foremothers during that time, this was a way of life. This was something that they were about to endure for 40 years. Not some, it wasn't their intent to be that long, but this was a period of time that we were about to go into. So, like I said, when we read it, we're memorializing it. Yes, it's fun for us because we ain't having to do it permanently. But what I wanted to do is reflect back on that time and imagining ourselves today having to do these same things. Because, like we just said, we recharge and we're connected to the Most High. We recharge it. Like Anna Lorel just said, you know, when she's laying in the tent, it forces you to come outside of your comfort zone. I lived in the tent for about 3 months straight. Before I lived in the tent, I lived in a pop-up camper. I lived in a pop-up camper. When you crank up, I lived in one of those at first, right before Zion. Zion was about 8 months and something. So, but right after that, I lived in a tent for 3 months, right around the corner on a different land, and I was there by myself. My family had me back to Atlanta for a little while, and while I was there, I was planning to turn a tiny home into a house. But in the meantime, I had to live in just a tent. So it was pretty much like this. There's nothing around me but woods. I'm the only person out there. It was about 11 acres. I'm the only person out there, right? And I'm bringing this out because, like in Lorraine, you said something that's very important. Very, very, very important. When I lived in that tent, it was like I was in my own wilderness, where I had to trust in the Most High to protect me every time I close my eyes. Where I don't have so many barriers where, you know, or if it's a dog, or if it's a bear, or if it's an animal, you know, they gotta get through this door, they gotta get through this door, they gotta get through this wall. You know, it was nothing there to stop anything or anyone that wanted to harm me, right? And so what happened was it challenged my faith, it challenged the simple fact of whether I truly trusted the Most High, whether I really even understood who He was, His protection, His essence, His spirit, you know, and I had to examine myself. It made me examine myself because the first few days I was there, I was scared, you know, scared to really, you know, not really, you know, looking over my shoulder, you know, feeling, you know, this is how we be a team. And I'm bringing out this thing to the forefront because our reality is this: we are so accustomed to the system that we're part of right now, that if this system was to truly crash, or the Most High would take us back into a place of true wilderness, and with us having our own land, it's a blessing because we're able to keep these holidays. We're able to have sort of our own wilderness in the midst of the rest of the world. But how many of us can truly say if we were to be put in this place right now, that we had to stay in our cities for the next 6 months, that we wouldn't turn right back around and lose our faith, that we wouldn't turn right back around and resources get small. Now we're turning on each other. Now we get mad and we're fighting over water. How many of us can say that we really would not be in that same place our forefathers and foremothers were? We're talking about our preparation. Our people thought they was already prepared because they did everything they needed to do in Egypt. Because the blood on the coast, they gathered stuff they needed to gather, everything was physical. They got all the materials that they needed, but when they got to the wilderness, They didn't understand this was no longer about material. This is a mental, a spiritual power that I'm not to push y'all, which is most high saying. Right? So from there, let's go to Exodus chapter 16. Chapter 16. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to paint a little bit of a picture. Right? I'm going to use about 4 examples where the Most High showed us or was trying to show us who he truly was. And we allow fear, we allow us not having humility, us not being obedient. We allow these spirits, these attributes, these characteristics to take over instead of us humbling ourselves. Learning things the Most High truly trying to show us and not being so dependent on the rest of the world. And that everything you need in life, you know what I mean? It's the creator to tell us the things that we need in life. But we become so accustomed to this world that when he gets something happens or anything, it puts us in a position where we now can't rely on certain resources we had before. It's easier for us to turn against each other. It's easier for us to turn against the Most High. And this is the lesson that we're supposed to be learning in the wilderness: how to be a nation, how to work together, how to love each other when we have resources. When there is no, there's so many things we could have thought, so many things we could have said out of our mouth, so many different ways we could have viewed our situation at that time. But as we go through this lesson, you're going to see and hear some of the things that our forefathers said and spoke against not only Moshe, but against the Most High. We the people, you know, we're the people that's supposed to be in tune, you know. But during this story, you're going to see how out of tune we were. And it's a blessing because everything we think, we're learning these things now. You know, this is why it's a memorial. He's teaching us to be grateful with less. He's teaching us to be happy with nothing. Because the stuff that you think you need to survive, you don't need to do. These things are a gift to enjoy. That once you start to feel like you need something, you have to depend on something, the Most High will give you a portion. Just to see how you're going to react. You're going to tell that, right? So now let's go to Exodus chapter 16, and we'll start at verse 1. Exodus chapter 16, verse 1. We got to take a journey. Small little short journey, spiritual journey, mental journey. But let's try one.
They set out from Elim, and all the congregation of the people of Israel came to the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 15th day of the 2nd month after they had departed from the land of Egypt, or Mitzrayim. And the whole congregation of the people of Israel grumbled against Moshe and Aharon in the wilderness. And the people of Israel said to them, would that we had died by the hand of the Most High in the land of Israel, when we sat by the meat pots and ate bread to the full? For you have brought us out into this wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger.
Right, stop right there. And I'm taking it slow because I know a lot of times, sometimes we just give a lot of information at once. But like I said, today is about the simple stuff. Now, the Most High just brought us from Elim, right? When he brought us into the wilderness. Now take note. As the Most High was taking us on this journey to get to the promised land, we still was having to go through other people's lands, but he still kept us in the wilderness. He still kept us separated. He still kept us set apart. Keep that in mind. Somewhat, a lot of how we are right now, right? We're among the world. We're among people around us, but not so many people can say they have a place to dwell strictly set apart from the rest of the world. So we have that now, right? But the Most High was doing that with us as we were traveling through these different places. So we was always in the woods, you know, somewhere ducked off. And he says, verse 2 says, in the whole congregation of the children, the whole congregation, the entire congregation murmured against Moshe and Aharon and Aaron, wilderness. So they murmured. What do we think about when we hear that word murmur? Murmur. Now this is another open form. Complaining. Mumbling, talking back, attitudes, You know, somebody asks you to do something, you really don't want to do it, you know what I mean? Because you're no longer seeing the benefits of what's taking place. You're no longer reaching whether you faint, whether you're hungry, but it's just like it's a lot of things that's taking place spiritually in this text right now, mentally in this text right now. Right? So then it said, would to the Most High we had died on the hand of the Most High in the land of Egypt when we sat by flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full. For ye have brought us into the wilderness to kill this old assembly of coming. Now, it's important to take notice. The moment things get tough for us as people, our natural instinct is to jump to. There's so many things we could have said. We could have just been like, I'm getting a little hungry. You know what I mean? Hey, is there anything that you can do, Moshe? Is there anything you want to talk about? See what we can do. But the first thing that always came out of our mouths is, you brought us here to die. You brought us here to die. You brought us here to die. This was a part of our conversation. These were the words that were on our tongue throughout our whole entire journey in the wilderness. And we supposed to be going to the promise. There's a lot of significance, and I just want y'all to ponder on these things. We were just in Egypt praying for the Most High to deliver us. Like I said, naturally, we were just in Egypt praying to the Creator to bring us out. He brought forth plagues, all these miracles. We've seen it, we witnessed it. We're seeing these things with our own eyes. Supernaturally, things we're not even seeing today. You know, things that we see today we'd be so afraid of. You know, but at that time we were seeing a lot of these things, experiencing a lot of these things front hand. You know, and sometimes it makes you think we wonder why the Most High don't show himself in a lot of the ways he did back then, but every time he did it, take it for granted. Every time he showed us him, who he truly was, we was afraid, we rejected it. We said, oh, that's not really what I thought it was going to be. I don't want it. And this has been our mentality. We're the same way in our everyday lives. You know, we may have a certain desire for a certain thing, a certain food that we want, or a certain vehicle, a certain car, a certain house, a certain anything. And because we don't have those things, we'll look for any reason to be negative, any reason to hold, to just go against the pureness of the Most High, the pureness of His Spirit, the pureness of His essence. Continuously walking in gratitude, continuously walking in humility, continuously walking in love with one another. I'm telling you, we won't even really know who everyone here is until we're tried as a community, as a people. You know, and these are the things we have to really truly be reflecting on. These holiday days and feast days, these are days of reflection. It ain't even about just having a good time. It's about reflecting to make sure that if we was to have to go through this, we wouldn't repeat the same cycle. You know? And so it's for us to understand mentally, spiritually, wherever we stand with the Most High. And I'm saying all that because the Most High took me through that when I was living in the city. You know, when I had to trust in Him, even when I didn't have money to eat and different things, guess what I did? Started walking around, see what I can find. Things that I already knew was food, dandelions that grow everywhere. You know, a lot of the things that we complain about, food and things, none of those things are necessary to live. The Most High shows that. So now let's keep going. Where am I at? Verse 4. Verse 4. Verse 4.
Then Adonai said to Moshe, behold, I am about to rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a day's portion every day, that I may test them, whether they will walk in my law or not.
Now, you just said everything that we're about to experience is a test. Everything. Everything we're about to experience is a test. So then he says right here, verse 4 says, Most High heard it, right? Then he said, Most High said to Moses, behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you. And the people shall go out and gather a certain rate everything that I may prove them in my that I may prove them whether they walk in my law, whether they walk in my law or not. So now, how would the Most High be proving us? By giving us when he says prove it, they walk in my law. What does that mean? He said, I'm essential. I'm allowed bread from heaven to rain down to feed everybody, and I'm doing this as a way to test them, whether they walk in my law or not. What would that be speaking about? How is this right here going to test us? Whether we keep all type of them?
Even just adherence to keeping the feast. A lot of people may know of it, but they're not really, life is just too distracting for them.
Right. But in this time, like I said, we just came out of Egypt, we in wilderness, right? We're hungry, obviously. The Most High said, I'm gonna get them bread and heaven, but it's gonna be important. And I'm gonna do this to prove them whether they walk in my law or not. What is it about teaching?
To be balanced.
To be balanced, to be obedient.
To one another, how we treat one another.
How we treat one another. Very, very important. Because how we treat one another is a reflection of how we treat the Most High. Right? But, like I was saying before, when food rations is low, and everybody eat as much as they want to eat, as much as they're used to eating, we won't, when it's only a little bit of food left, how many people really want to say, all right, let me get a piece, you get a piece, you get a piece. We laugh, but it's serious. It's serious. You get a piece, you get a piece. You know, the Most High is training us how to live together because we have to do that first before we can enter into anyone. We have to do first that we can love and take care of each other no matter the circumstances that we are in. Not turn against each other or those that are leading us and leading the way. So he said, I'm giving you bread. You have something?
I think too, he's providing this bread for us. It was a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Right? And he wants to see what we're gonna do with the blessing that he gives us. Because it could be taken away.
You want to.
You know? Are we gonna as you said, love one another with this blessing, or how are we gonna use this blessing to edify ourselves as well as others around us? I think that was part of because I mean they're hungry, he gives it to you. Now what are you gonna do with what he gives you? Because some of us don't recognize blessings when, you know what I'm saying? We don't recognize blessings when we have it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And we use it not the right way.
Not the right way.
Yeah. So.
We take advantage of it, you know? It's almost like we spit back in the Most High space. We like, we was hungry, but I ain't want that. It's like our children. Like, you know, children, I'm saying they hungry. And you say, all right, look, I got some rice, I want no rice. You're not hungry. You know?
I'm chicken.
I want some chicken. You know? You're not hungry. You know what I mean? And so these are some things for us to be keeping in our minds because, like I said, it is a blessing. The Most High wants to show us that He will provide. This is how people go. We were in Egypt. We thought we had everything we needed, but He had the source of all. You know, we have the creator of all creation on our side, pulling us with Him. And He said, let me take care of it. We don't understand how powerful that is. You know, and a lot of us know that it's not even going to right now. Take your baby and you say, oh, I get it now. But this is what the Most High shoots.
Yeah, I just to elaborate on what you were just saying. In this particular case, because
You want to go a little closer so they can hear you?
I'm speaking loud.
No, it don't work. You gotta go up closer to the mic. I mean, you got some good information.
Yeah, because we got to do that online. I'm learning.
Okay, so what I was saying was, and looking to what you were just saying, because the laws, statutes, and commandments were written actually on heavenly tablets. So we had them at one point, and then we forgot them, and now He had to reintroduce us to them. So with the manna, of course, He was teaching us, as you just stated, put total trust in Him because that's all we had anyway. But He was really also testing us to see if we also were going to even go up to honoring the Sabbath, because He told us, take a portion that you can have for that day.
Yeah.
And then on that sixth day, you gather twice as much, because on the seventh day, you should already be provided for. But we were, of course, hard-headed. We wanted to see if we could gather. He's trusting to see if you're gonna trust me to meet you tomorrow. Are you gonna follow exactly the instructions that were given to us? Or if you were going to say, well, I'm gonna give you some leftovers, I want to eat it, you know, like tomorrow morning for everything else, whatever the case may be. So I think that in that sense, that's how it was relevant to that day, or in that time. He was teaching us total trust for that day only. Take no care for tomorrow, today only.
Today, focus on today.
Yeah.
Right? And that's a powerful point because it's so many, I'm gonna keep it straightforward. Food, clothes, materials, technology, all of these things, if we allow, will distract us from the Most High and who He really is. What His essence is really about. You know, like I say all the time, we can name every single new piece of technology, every new car, every new celebrity, even every new person that comes out, musician, wherever it is. But if we say, hey, what kind of tree is this? What kind of food is this? What kind of food is this? Can we eat this? Are we able to, you know, Most High brought us into the wilderness so we can learn from Him, learn what He learn who He truly is, what He is really truly about. And we miss our because we was focused on food. A lot of us today we focus, we ain't having any all day. We can be irritable, you know what I mean? We can be, sometimes if we don't check ourselves, we can be rude to each other. Imagine when it's hot, you ain't got no AC. It's hot, we all sit in the same room, like we all sit in the same room, and it's just baking here. This is baking, there's no AC, no wind, no mercy flowing through, as the name would say. Wind is mercy, so no mercy flowing through. How many of us would still be able to deal with each other in a righteous, willing manner? You know, we haven't mastered ourselves as much as we did. You know, and we haven't been put in the situation to show whether we've been preparing, whether we've been really getting right, whether we've really been fasting from the world, whether we've really been separating ourselves from certain things. Because in the wilderness, we were there physically, but we were still connected to each other, spiritually and spiritually. We was miles and miles and miles away from you. But we were still there. Still there. Didn't see anything that was created. All we think about is food, water. And when we gonna get there? And we want to go back. We're gonna get there. Let me not all right, so I've got a couple more verses here we'll touch on next one. Now, let's go down to let me also say this in verse 4. When the Most High said to Moses, behold, I will rain from heaven before you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them whether they walk in my law or not. The Most High continue to show us mercy after mercy after mercy, after we had almost pretty much blasphemed His name, blasphemed who He is, His Spirit. He's shown us over and over who He was, and we spit in His face every single time. And then He says, you know what? All right, I hear y'all crying. I hear you. They want me. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give y'all some food. It's still attention. But it's like He continues to try and show us over and over and over and over. It was right in front of our faces, but we still missed it. We still missed the Most High. All the way to the point in the wilderness where He wanted to speak with us. He said, "Oh, you're too powerful. We don't want to speak with you. Speak with Moses. Let him come to us." The Most High tried to get personal with us. He brought us into His secret place, His sacred place, the wilderness. We think the Most High dwells in the busy areas of business. No, He dwells in what He created. You know,
I think unbelief.
Unbelief
is one of the things that kept us that. We did not believe it. We just focused on what our experiences were back then, you know. Um, this is the most high. I mean, he did show, and they forgot totally how he brought them through, you know, what transpired in Egypt to get them released. You know, they totally forgot because they're just they're just thinking about the experiences that they had, you know, in Egypt. I mean, they didn't believe, period. And I think that their minds were on the gods of Egypt also. You know what I'm saying? And they're equating the creator. They didn't want to know the creator, period. They were equating the creator to the gods of Egypt. Because from what I read about, they feared, of course, they feared the gods of Egypt. The gods of Egypt they couldn't talk to the gods of Egypt. They couldn't, the creator was giving them the opportunity to talk with him face to face. But they, unbelief. Basically, it's unbelief. How could we talk with a God? How could we talk with the creator? You know, their minds were still back in Egypt, period. Period.
Our minds are still back in Egypt. That's it. We were still connected. You know, we didn't want to let go. That was another thing. The Creator wanted us. He tested us upon to see if we were willing to let go. You know, there's a lot of things that we hold on to in life that we shouldn't let go of. They keep us separated from the full experience of the Most High. Because, like I said, our people, they were there. They got to see all the miracles, but they still missed the full experience. Because they were not seeing it from the right perspective. They were not seeing it from the right view. Every time the Most High showed us that they were afraid, we missed it. We missed the full experience. This is what He is showing us now. These are the things He's teaching us now. We're reconnected back to Him now. Right now. Right? So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's go to verse 8. Let's go to verse 8.
And Moses said, when Adonai gives you in the evening meat to eat, and in the morning bread to the full, because Adonai has heard your grumbling that you grumble against him, what are we? Your grumbling is not against us, but against Adonai.
He says, who are we? Y'all's complaining, it's not against us. It's against the Most High. We missed the mark even in that. I'm telling you, if y'all are following me right now, I'm showing y'all small things that makes all the difference. It makes the biggest difference. We were fighting Moshe. Now you understand, we had no spiritual insight at all. During this time, we had no mental, no spiritual insight at all. Even to the point where, like I said, we thought we was fighting Moses. We thought we was striving with Moses. But we was striving against the Creator. We was striving against the Most High. And the Most High provides you with certain things in life. You know, He brings somebody into your life that's trying to take you. You know, and you're like, nah, I don't want to hear that. You know, and we take it personal because somebody was being messed. And it's the Most High. Our people were not prepared for the Most High the way we thought. And that's what I want us to take into mind and to be meditating on, reflecting on throughout this week is that we have to understand who we are saying that we are, who we are saying we belong to. And we have to put ourselves in a place where we start truly letting go of everything of the world. It's a process, but it's something that you will have to do in order to live in history. Because Sukkoth shows you how people are supposed to be. How we're supposed to be able to dwell with each other, eat with each other every single day. And there's nothing wrong with it. It would be a blessing if we get to that point where we actually are living this way every single day. You know? But it's a process. know, so keep those things in mind. So now from here we're going to jump to, one second, we're going to jump to verse. Okay, so let's jump to verse 26. Let's jump down to verse 26.
6 days you shall gather it. On the 7th day, which is Shabbat, there will be none. On the 7th day, some of the people went out to gather, but they found none. And Adonai said to Moshe, how long will you refuse to keep my commandments and my laws? See, Adonai has given you the Shabbat. Therefore, on the 6th day, he gives you bread for 2 days. Remain each of you in his place. Let no one go out of his place on the 7th day. So the people rested on the 7th day.
Right, stop right there. So, like Dee just brought out, it was a test. Our people still was refusing to obey Most High. He had brought us out of Egypt and shown us many plagues upon the Egyptians. He had shown us all of this stuff. He had made bread for our men for us to eat. Manna, right? Then he told us how to gather, what time to gather. Gather once a day, gather enough for your family. Don't take more than what you need. Just get everything done before the 7th day so that you can rest on that day. You know, I'm sorry. But he still said that people were still trying to look for stuff on Shabbat day, and they couldn't find it. And he said, how long shall you refuse to keep my law? Disobedience. Disobedience. You know? It's very simple. It's very, very simple. And I want to keep it simple today. I'm not trying to go too deep. Go into too many scriptures. We're almost finished. But I'm just trying to show, do we really match? Do our my mind and our spirit does really match our words? And that's the thing we say we want from the Most High. You know? Are any of us really willing to fast from everything in the world? Will any of us really be willing to go out and live in the woods? If we speak plain. Will any of us, will we be afraid? How many people be afraid to be that off in this woods right now? Honest. A lot of us be afraid to. When I was walking down, I walked up and he said, "You up here?" Yeah. It was hard. Yeah. He said, "No light." No. I don't need. If I have a light, it's good. If I don't have a light, I still must walk. You know, and that only reason that I do that and I walk in the woods, all of these woods in the dark with no flashlights, because the Most High prepared me in that way. I know that nothing can come to attack me unless He allows it. And if He allows it, that means that it was good. So I live with no fear. I have no fear of anything. I have no fear of anything happening to me. Because if it happens, He allowed it to happen. You know?
I think it's a preparation. It's preparing you also, because when you these lights that we walk with are pretty much artificial. And when you accustom your body and your eyes and your senses to actually recognize your environment, you become one with that environment. And it's and you're being prepared for something. Something.
Yes, ma'am. But I'm saying that to say this is a preparation for us all. Because that's what I'm saying. We say, like we said in the past class, we say we connected to the Most High and serving the Most High. You know, I believe in the Most High, I trust in the Most High. But if we're put in certain situations, will we still trust and depend on the Most High? Or will we allow fear to take over? Will we allow that peace of doubt to creep in and say, you know what? I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can. We're so disconnected from the Most High, right? Because we're afraid of animals. That's first. A lot of us wouldn't. I'll put it to you like this. When you look at the scripture, and you look at anybody the Most High was with, and he used them closely, they had to go into the wilderness of some point. Abraham had to go up the mountain into a wilderness with a few people. You know what I'm saying? Moshe had to go up into the wilderness. This is where the Most High dwells. This is where he sits. This is where his spirit dwells. And why, like Amy said, and I like that, she said when it's hot and you feel the wind coming through, that's the Most High. That's his mercy, you know? That's how the spirit is. You know, when we sitting in the woods or we sitting amongst nature and we feel the wind, you see the trees blowing, that shows us the creator. I don't see the Most High on right on the street and I'm passing by maybe I'm sign and I see, you know, big lots over here. I don't, you know, but Feast of Sukkoth is a time where we all feel relaxed. We feel one with nature. None of us feel really afraid of it. I mean, we got bugs and stuff like that, you know. But other than that, this is a time of the year where it's most people's favorite time, where they feel rejuvenated, you know. You're out amongst nature, amongst your family. We're recharging each other because we're electromagnetic beings. And when we're out in nature, we get charged as well. The same way we can get charged from linen and wool. So many things that we could have taken from this wilderness journey, but we were thinking about food. We were thinking about food and how long we're going to be here and why we got to do all this. Why can't we just go back to where we was at? We was actually doing all right. We were doing better than we was here. You're free. You're free. A lot of us take that for granted. We have here on the land, we have so many trees and so many different areas that's, you know, it's abundant here on the land. There should never be a time, especially when everything is season. There should never be a time if the world is crashed, any of us will be stressing about food. We might not have the food we normally are used to eating, but we should never look at the Most High like, what are you going to give us to eat? Why do we eat? Because it's here. But we need to know that because we already been programmed by eating. We was programmed. We was programmed. So the Most High brought us into his essence so he could reprogram. So he said, you know what? Y'all go cut down the trees, go cut down the bushes, the leaves, build y'all the booths, and I need y'all to y'all got a detox. Y'all got a detox. The wilderness was a detox. It's supposed to be. But we did not see it that way. That's why I said, I'm only going to give you this. You don't need something to just hold you over. Because it's a lot of things y'all have to detox from. You know, when we didn't have food, why can't we say, okay, well, maybe we'll start doing this fast as a nation? Maybe we be fast until he gives us something. Staying in that place of humility. But every time we turn back around. Why you brought us out here now, I'm going to say. You brought us out here now, I'm going to say. You brought us out here now, I'm going to say. All right, so I'm going to leave it. That anything else? I know it's real.
I just love that you brought that out. It's the detox.
The detox.
Because where our bodies are so accustomed and our senses are so accustomed to what they're feeding us, you know, that we miss it.
Yeah.
You know, so that detox is a good thing.
It's a good thing. Because you gotta think about it like this. The Most High was preparing to take us somewhere. This was a journey that he had to walk. When we was in Egypt, just like how we are now, we're comfortable. We don't have to do too much. The further you go, work, work, work. If we all go out here and walk 5, 10 laps around the land, how many of us can make that? You would, for sure. You know what I mean? But as a collective, if we don't detox ourselves, we wouldn't be able to do that. So Most High was even preparing us for the journey. That's why I say it's so many different ways we could have looked at that picture at that time. But all we was thinking about was food. You know, and we allowed these things to overcome us. Right? And the Most High was trying to decrease the physical, decrease the flesh, and push us up the spirit. Bring us closer to him. Right? Taking us away from the materialistic things so we can understand the spiritual things he's showing us. I'm connected to y'all. I'm here. I'm with y'all. I am amongst y'all. This is what Feast of Tabernacles or Sukkoth is about. The Most High dwelling amongst us while we are in groups. Right? But we can't even acknowledge that you're here with us. You're here with us. You're here with us. You know? Something to think about. So now we're going to move forward. Let's jump to Numbers let's jump to, actually, I'm sorry. Let's go to Exodus chapter, before Exodus, let's go to Numbers chapter 20. Numbers chapter 20, and then we got one more place to go, and then we'll get done. Numbers chapter 20. And the Most High, he's powerful, and he's amazing. And who he is, how he designs things that we don't understand, you know. And it's like the closer and closer and closer we get to him, and we start to understand the true things of life, real reality, you know, we'll be able to unlock certain things that are placed in our DNA. We can't unlock them until we're actually prepared for the journey, right? Because we have no wilderness, we are going into. Very simple. And a lot of it's going to start happening in our own individual personal lives. We're going to be tested. We're going through our own wilderness right now, where you will be tested on how faithful you will remain to the Most High while you're going through it, how faithful you will remain to those around you while you're going through your season of trials and tribulation. This is our message. This is our test. All right, so Numbers chapter 20. We're going to start at verse 20. And then we're going to go down to verse, I believe.
Can I say something?
Yeah, yes, sir.
It's really important. It's really important what you're saying right now about that test. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Our everyday life, the things that we experience in our everyday life, is given and placed here by the Most High for a reason. And oftentimes when we're going through that test, we don't even know we're being tested. Well, we'll give you a test, we'll give you all the answers, we don't test you for it. Well, I'm going to tell you I'm give you a test if I'm trying to see if you're worthy of being with a prince. The Creator already knows what He established within us. He already knows where we at, but He wants to see if we know, if we learn, so He can reveal our weaknesses to us, so we can improve and make it better to be more presentable to the Almighty. So a lot of times those tests we go through, we don't even know we're being tested. We just think it's just everyday life, you know. I'm going to be quiet here.
That's a powerful statement. One of the most powerful statements. Because when it's a test.
Can I say something about that? That's interesting, because I really don't think we do know you're being tested. I really don't, unless you're just that spiritually inclined. Like sometimes, like if I the two times that I can recall that I believe it was a test, that I failed the test, I didn't realize it was a test until after whatever happened. And then I was like, oh, see, I should have done this instead of this. And then I reflect, and then I like get down on myself or whatever because I didn't realize what was happening in that moment. So, yeah, that's really important because you're right. Like, why would He tell us it's a test if it's a test?
Oh, yeah.
Like a lot of people was tested with showing up here today, if they ain't here.
Oh,
No, for real.
Right.
For real.
Is that a slight?
No, that's the truth. That's how the Most High deals with
See, and this is the thing. Everything in life, this is reality. We only here on earth to experience. Everything is a test. Everything. 95% of what we go through in life is a test in some way, shape, or form. Because a test is nothing but an obstacle that makes you think, supposed to make you think, so you can overcome and better. And that's what we go through in all of our lives. Every day, we always say every day we're supposed to continue learning. Every day is a test on how and if we're going to choose to be better. We're going to choose to be humble every single day. We're going to choose to remain faithful in any situation that we're in. You know, even when the Most High brings us completely out of our comfort zone and what we feel most comfortable. Everything in life is a test, right? So, oh yeah. Can we just read? Yeah, can we read from Numbers And just read a few verses in here, and then we're ready to bring home.
And the people of Israel, the whole congregation, came into the wilderness of Thin in the first month, and the people stayed in Kadesh. And Miriam died there and was buried there. Now there was no water for the congregation, and they assembled themselves together against Moshe and against Aharon. And the people quarreled with Moshe and said, "Would that we had perished when our brothers perished before Adonai. Why have you brought the assembly of Adonai into the wilderness, or this wilderness, that we should die here, both we and our cattle? And why have you made us come up out of Mizraim or Egypt to bring us to this evil place? It is no place for grain or figs or vines or pomegranates, and there is no water to drink."
Now stop right there. It's deep.
There wasn't no food.
Before we even get to the food, this is how we are as people. He's showing us ourselves. Right here, what's it, verse 4. Actually, verse 5. So he says, "Wherefore, pretty much, why have you made us come up out of Egypt and bring us into this evil place?" We can't question the Most High. Why are you bringing us out of Egypt? Why are you bringing us out of Egypt? Why are you bringing us out of it? We asked to get right out of Egypt. We prayed to the Most High that He would bring us out of Egypt. But this is how we're, this is how deep this thing is. We ask for things. Then when the thing we ask for to get it, we complain and make it seem like this. We didn't ask for it. We did ask for it. We wasn't prepared for what we were asking for. All of us want food, organic food, straight from the ground. But all of us not prepared to maintain and put in the work that is needed to have food, to grow food. So the Most High, He said, okay, when you want to grow food, you want organic food. That's your prayer. I want you to organic food. Most High, I give you organic food. There's a seed. We're like, that's not what this is seed. Yes. It's for you to plant. It's for you to go and grow. You want organic food, I'm giving it to you. Right? But there's a test. It's something we have to learn in. We have to be able to take what the Most High has given us and apply it. If we're not ready for that. Right? So He brought us out of the land of Egypt. They said there ain't no vines here, there ain't no food here, ain't even no water here. Why would you bring us here? He can show them. He can show them why. Let's keep on.
Then Moshe and Aharon went from the presence of the assembly to the entrance of the tent of meeting and fell on their faces. And the glory.
My bad. They fell on their faces. And you can tell, even if we just look into this story and we put ourselves back in the real fly on the wall, I know they fell up to their faces because this was a test for them.
Oh, yeah. We rough.
We rough. They fall to their faces for one, for the people, but they fall on their faces because of the people. Most High. We looking crazy. We only follow your directions. What do we do? What do we do right here? Why did you bring us here? Right? You can tell them why.
And the glory of Adonai appeared to them. And Adonai spoke to Moshe, saying, "Take the staff and assemble the congregation, you and Aharon your brother, and tell the rock before their eyes to yield its water. So you shall bring water out of the rock for them, and give drink to the congregation and their cattle." And Moshe took the staff from before Adonai as he commanded him.
All right, now, hold on. So Moses said, all right, spot. Right here. So I can show y'all something, show y'all my glory. So he said, you and your brother, take the rock and gather everybody together. And I want you to speak to this rock in front of the people. In front of the people, right? I want you to speak to the rock in front of the people. It's going to bring forth this water. and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock. And so thou shalt give the congregation and their beast strength. So most of them, he told them, all right, speak to the rock, it's gonna bring forth water, right? Most of them trying to show us him. When I say him, I wish I could paint him, but we can't because he's animated. So I'm trying to paint the creator so we can see him. Anytime he brought us in a place where there was nothing, and he was going to bring a miracle, miracles are to show us him. Him. And it's like you were to see, you know how like you can listen to a person, you know, and listen to, like, I see somebody, he has a lot of books. When you're listening to his books or you're reading his books, you're getting Nasir Shemaz, his essence, his spirit, his presence. But it's nothing like when you meet him in person and you hear his voice. You see him and hear him speak about the things in his book. So when the Most High separates us and he brings us to a place where he shows us a miracle that only he alone can do, he is showing us himself. We didn't see that. We still looking at it like some spooky stuff. No, it's him. It's him. Right? So now keep going. Listen to everything that said. Keep going, verse 9.
And Moshe took the staff before Adonai as he commanded him. Then Moshe and Aaron gathered the assembly together before the rock. And he said to them, "Hear now, you rebels, shall we bring water for you out of this rock?"
Now, listen to Moshe now. Listen to him. He talking a little bit of jazziness, you know? Like he got trying to do something. He said, "Hear ye now, you rebels." You rebels. Must be fetching water out of this, you know, water. He gets this right now, you don't know. But this is the thing. This is Moshe says right now. He's walking around like, y'all need this guy. I'm going to come on. Y'all listen, what's going on? Y'all rebels? That's how you talk. Reverse it.
And Moshe lifted up his hand and struck the rock with his staff twice. And water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank and their livestock.
Now, hold on. The Most High commanded him to speak to it.
Right.
The Most High commanded him to speak to the rock. So he walked out and he got this. Obviously, he did not hear the message. Because he took the rock, hit it twice. I know when he hit it twice and he seen the water out, he felt like he accomplished what he was supposed to do. But he was disobedient. The spirit of the people fell upon him. Frustrated.
Yeah.
When we're frustrated, we allow things like to frustrate us. You know what? We can hear the Most High's voice, but it will still allow us to make the wrong decision. Thank you. Yes.
I'm thinking of the fact that he commanded him to speak to the rock, because that is sort of like a creative force when you speak. When you speak, because the creator created by speaking.
My word.
Right?
Yeah.
And if we were made in his image, right, we also can speak. But he let his anger or whatever it was that drove him to strike the rock. That is like a forceful thing. Because you could get results by doing it a different way, but that is not the way that we're supposed to.
Moshe didn't even have faith. Because in his mind, these folks are already looking at us like we're crazy. What if I speak to it and nothing happened? That could have been, I'm not saying it is. But I'm saying, this is how it is. When Most High starts to show and present himself to us. This is why he didn't give us a little piece of it. Because if he showed you everything, he told Moses, he was trying to train Moses up to show him. Be an example, speak to the rock. Because as my people, as my children, all we have to do, for real. When we get down to it, that's all it is. That's all it has to be. But you have to speak it with the right authority. If you have no authority, you know, There is no authority to you. The person that comes around you, he come in, he fearful, he shaking, don't shake, give me what you got. 9 times out of 10, you might try to get out of that situation. Now, a lot of people say a scared person is a true person. And Moshe did not have his relationship with the Creator was not even what he thought it was to be, because he was making progress, but he was not obeying the voice of the Most High specifically how he did it, which in turn, the Most High didn't want him to do. Anybody can keep anything. Anybody can use force to do something. He said, no, I want you to show my glory. I don't do something. I speak to the things that I want to take place. So you're now my representative. You must show the people me. You must show the people how I operate. When we be in the light to the world, there's no reason we should not be walking around. And people that are going through whatever they're going through, we can't just speak something. Speak a word. And that whole person essence. Whatever stronghold is over, we should be able to peace, relax, chill. Not here. No. Release. Water. Come out, flow. And water should come out and flow. This is what the Most High was trying to show us in the movies. What we missed. All right, so now let's keep on. I know. Keep on.
12.
12.
And Adonai said to Moshe and Aharon, because you do not believe in me, to uphold me as holy in the eyes of the people of Israel, therefore you should not bring this assembly into the land that I have given them. These are the waters of Meribah, where the people of Israel quarreled with Adonai, and through them he showed himself holy.
Okay, now, verse 12. It says, and Most High spoke to Moses and Aaron, because you believe me not to sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Israel. By Moshe, if he would have spoke to that rock, as the Most High commanded him, he would have been before the people sanctified the Creator, or show or set apart the Creator from all the rest of the creation, from all the rest of every Elohim that was on the face of the earth, by operating in that power, because that is the true power of the Most High. Because he did not do that, he took away the Creator's work and what the Creator was wanting to do through him. So now he says, therefore, y'all not going to bring him in to the congregation. Y'all not going to bring him into the congregation because you don't trust him. You can't show people. You don't trust them. You can get them there. You can get them where they need to be, but you can't show them. Because when you had opportunity, you were fearful. You know, afraid of what's fearful. With the congregation, you know. And he had a lot of what they were already saying inside of his mind. You know what I mean? This is deep. It's a deep story. So now we're going to go to our last scripture. Oh, yeah, go to our last scripture. That's going to be in Exodus 17. It's the reason we went to Numbers first. So now I'm going to show you something. Remember, keep in mind, he told Moses to speak the rock. He did it. He hit it. Water still came. So people still was, you know, the thirst was still going. So keep stay right there. Now we are at. All right, now this is Exodus 17. So last week. Exodus 17. Starting at verse 1.
All the congregation of the people of Israel moved on from the wilderness of Sin by stages, according to the commandment of Adonai, and camped at Rephidim. But there was no water for the people to drink. Therefore, the people quarreled with Moshe and said, give us water to drink. And Moshe said to them, why do you quarrel with me? Why do you test Adonai?
He said, why y'all? They come to him again. We need some water. Give us some water. He's like, oh, all right, but why are you fighting me? They came to him like he owed him something. Why are y'all fighting with me? Why are y'all doing against the Most High? Why are you having this conscience about it? Because they ain't have water. But when we don't have water, you know, that's even why the day of affliction. So, because we don't fast, we don't understand what it feels like, right? We were not used to afflicting ourselves. flipping our soul so we can have some control of ourselves, right? That's an okay, keep going.
3, but the people thirsted there for water, and the people grumbled against Moshe and said, why do you bring us up out of Mizraim to kill us and our children and our livestock with thirst?
Third time, they said the same thing. Different situation, but it's the same result. Every time the Most High do something, they saying, why you brought us here to kill us? This is like we're extra, we're dramatic. You know, the Most High even showed us who He is, but every single time something will go our way, the first thing we do is think the worst. Not the Most High, why you bring us here? Is there something, you know, that you can bring us? You brought us here to die. You brought us here to kill us. That's always our first thought. And we like that's not the way it is. Moment something go the way you think, we go to the extreme negative. Instead of saying, you know what? Let me dissect this. Let me humble myself. And let me see how we can go about this. The first thing we thinking is, my life is over. It's a wrap for me. Woe is me. You know? Please. Our forefather David, he was in the wilderness. Same way. Most High, please. Hey. But the Most High showed him, I'm here for you. You know? Just trust that. I'm here. Trust that. Right? So now keep going. Watch what he does with Moses.
Verse 4. So Moshe cried to Adonai, what shall I do with this people?
Keep going.
They are almost ready to stone me.
What am I going to do with these people? They ready to stone me at this point. They keep saying, you taking their life, they ready to take my life. What we doing? This is how, I'm telling you, it's deep. When you're looking at this thing for real, it's just showing you that, for one, it's us. We are people. But for two, we thought we was, you know, like when we're really talking about getting back to the ways of our forefathers, we got to really dissect where they were and know what areas we have to grow from and grow in, right? So he said, what shall I do? They were almost ready to stone me. Now, we keep reading.
And Adonai said to Moshe, pass on before the people, taking with you some of the elders of Israel, and taking your hand the staff with which you struck the Nile, and go. Behold, I will stand before you there on the rock at Horeb, and you shall strike the rock, and water shall come out of it, and the people will drink. And Moshe did so in the sight of the elders of Israel.
Okay, now, last scripture. The Most High, what did the Most High tell them to do this time? Strike it. Strike it this time. Guess what? What is that? Why would he say that? What does that mean? See, this is the thing about the Most High. Sometimes he give you opportunity to do something, and depending on how you react, if you're fearful and you display that you cannot carry out what the Most High is wanting you to carry out, he won't even ask you to do it again. The first time he asked him to speak to it. The second time he told him to hit it with a rock. Do it your way. Go ahead and do it your way. You don't trust me for real anyway. But regardless, I'm gonna take care of my people, you know. But this is how deep this thing is going. This is Moshe, you know. But what I'm trying to show us is that the minds of our people and how this is really a mental and a spiritual battle, and if we can overcome these things and be humble and obedient, discipline.
You know what I want to say? Like, this whole story is just such a this whole story is just such a reminder of actually what has happened over the past week or so here in Hancock County, dealing with the tax increase. Because it was coming up, and I kept telling the people because they said that the commissioners' minds were already made up. They were going to do whatever they were going to do. And I kept trying to tell them, listen, there is something that we can do. All we have to do is follow the examples of the Bible. And every time that we repented and then we yielded and humbled ourselves to what Scripture had to say, I kept telling them the weak. I kept trying to get them to understand Day of Atonement was coming up. And you can watch and see the glory of the Most High fighting on behalf of the people. But the people are so wicked and they are so determined. We as a people do it our way. But we overlook when He give us these opportunities to yield ourselves and come before Him and watch Him do it. Don't worry about what you can do. Your job is to humble yourself unto Him, cry out unto Him, and then He'll do it. He wants to get the glory and do it for you. They even had a prime example of that when they went in and they voted to go and remove it. And the Most High saw fit to have them have to do it again because of a mistake that was in the paper. So they had one more time to still go and yield. But because they could not see His goodness, they could not even see that that was the Most High. Even when I saw Teresa, who does a newspaper at the meeting yesterday, I said to her yesterday morning, I said, oh, thanks, Teresa. I knew it was the Most High, but because she runs the paper, I said, thanks, Teresa, for making that mistake in the paper. She said, I didn't have anything to do with it. I said, well, I know you didn't, but I'm glad it happened. Because they had to come back before the people. And even when I saw the commissioners, I said, listen, you all just looking at it your way. Why don't you yield yourself? Why don't you ask the Most High? Why don't you pray and find out if there's another way that you can do it? But sometimes we as a people, we're so stiff-necked, we're so hard-headed. I have one young lady that says, well, you know, I'm going to protest. And she had been texting me for like a week to protest. I said, listen, you actually call me right now at the time where I'm in my scripture reading, and I'm telling you how I protest. I protest by going before the Most High. You go out there and stand out on the corner. But it's just, we are these people. We don't learn nothing from all of these examples that are throughout Scripture to tell us, here's how you do it. They cried out to Him. He brought them out of Egypt. And then they still say, no, that ain't good enough. No, we didn't have fire behind us and clouds. We didn't have anything that they had. But we have our own fire behind us and clouds, but we still don't see the Most High. And this week, just dealing with the county, because it's a big county and it affects everybody. And you have 3 people who decide they did something, whether it was purposely or not purposely, but affects everybody. But we had such an opportunity. At this time, this happened, where the Day of Atonement actually came and went, and we still couldn't see that it was a time for us to just honor that feast day. And then just imagine what would happen if not even everybody did it, but if the masses did it and just cried out unto Him. So just hearing this as always a reminder, even though you go through these scriptures, but then it becomes more and more and more relevant to your every single moment walk. And will you trust Him? And I kept trying to get them to understand, yield, repent, get before Him, set aside the day. What are you doing that's important? Like really, just take the time to do it and watch what He will do on your behalf. But we're stiff-necked and we're hard-headed. And it still ain't over till it's over because He's continuously teaching and showing. But they never dreamed that they would have to come back. That mistake that was made. And these are the things that I think, is so relevant why I praise Him that He has allowed us to see these stories of our forefathers and mothers so that we can gain the strength to also trust in Him and say, nah, I know what He'll do for me. I don't know about what's going on with you, but I know what He's going to do for me. So I just want to say that I'm sorry that I'm crying.
No, hallelujah. Give all praises to the Most High.
Yes.
That's what we're here for. That's what this time is.
Yeah.
Those emotions that you feel is what this time should bring out in all of us. Because it's a very, very sad thing. It's a humble thing. Because this is why it's a memorial. Because we have an opportunity to learn what they was not getting or what we was not getting. Because, there's a school of thoughts that we are our forefathers and our forefathers. And so it also just shows the Most High's continuous mercy and grace that He continues to give us to get it right, to see Him, to recognize His voice, recognize His essence, recognize His spirit. Recognize. That's it. That's all this whole thing about. That's all life is about. Is recognizing. You brought us to our last point because, like you brought out, our people, we're so stiff-necked. And from here, we're going to next chapter over Numbers 21. It's the last scripture. we're so stiff-necked that freedom can be right here. You know, well, let me give you an example. This is a tree. You got a piece of fruit hanging from the tree, and this is freedom, right? The way we are is it's right there. All you gotta do is just get it, but you're not quite tall enough. But if you jump, you'll get it. We'll sit there and say, "Oh, I can't reach it. I just can't reach it." I can do a little effort, not even much, just you have it. But we don't even have. We don't have it. We don't have that little bit of to just look up, realize where our help is coming from. Most High he even tested us in that manner to see, okay, are y'all even willing to just look up and trust me? All right, last scripture, we're done. My word. Number 21. Start at verse 1. Oh, matter of fact, start at verse 1. Numbers 21. Start at verse 1. And then it's around. Thank y'all for staying in there with me. I know I'm giving y'all a lot, but I'm trying to give you a little, and hopefully it opens up a lot for you. Numbers chapter 21.
When the Canaanite, the king of Arad, who lived in the Negev, heard that Israel was coming by the way of Hacharim, he fought against Israel and took some of them captive. Israel vowed a vow to the Most High and said, "If you will indeed give the people into my hand, then I will devote their cities to destruction." Adonai heeded the voice of Israel and gave over the Canaanites, and they devoted them and their cities to destruction. So the name of the place was called Hormah.
So real quick, to understand the story, we done made another vow to the Most High. You free us, get us out of this. We destroy them. We destroy all of them. We destroy everything they got if you just deliver us from out of their hands, right? And this is the people of the Canaanites, right? Correct? Canaanites, right? Right? So now keep going. Where we at? Verse 4 or 5? Verse 4.
From Mount Hor, they set out by the way of the Red Sea to go around the land of Edom. And the people became impatient on the way. And the people spoke against Elohim and against Moshe. "Why have you brought us up out of Mizraim to die in the wilderness? For there is no food and no water, and we loathe this worthless food."
I know at this point, Moshe and Aaron is like this. What is that? I wouldn't even want to go before the Most High again to say this no more. Most High, I ain't even gonna say what they said. You already know same thing they keep saying. You see, are you getting the picture? No matter what he did, you brought us out here to die. We think the words are the words, right? So now he says, read the last part of read 5 again. Just read 5.
And the people spoke against Elohim and against Moshe. "Why have you brought us up out of Mizraim to die in the wilderness? For there is no food and no water, and we loathe this worthless food."
Worthless food. The food you think about it. We talking about Most High. Worthless food. Worthless. The audacity. This is bro. Come on now. And we talk about the creator of all. We ain't talking about me. We ain't talking about our we talk about the creator of all things. Worthless food. The food in Egypt way better than this. I know the cooks. They would never make us no food like this. Or that's how real it is. You know? So it's sad. Now keep going. Watch what the Most High do.
Then Adonai sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people, so that many people of Israel died.
You say, "Oh, y'all, I brought y'all out here to die." All right. See through serpents. Right now, keep going. Watch how he sends a redemption. Keep going.
And the people came to Moshe and said, "We have sinned, for we have spoken against Adonai and against you. Pray to Adonai that he take away the serpents from us. So Moshe prayed for the people.
Please, Moshe. Please. You got one last prayer in there for us somewhere? Please go to the Most High on our behalf. We done sinned. We have spoken against the Most High. And you, please, can you get them to take these serpents above us? Keep going.
And Adonai said to Moshe, make a fiery serpent and set it on a pole. And everyone who is bitten, when he sees it, shall live. So Moshe made a bronze serpent and set it on a pole. And if a serpent bit anyone, he would look at the bronze serpent and live.
So now he says, build a serpent, put on the pole. Anybody that wants to live, just tell them to look up on it. Imagine how many people actually died that day. Because they, like you say, just couldn't see, didn't want to see, didn't want to trust in the Most High, didn't want to humble themselves. Arrogant. What? You think us looking up at this pole is gonna make us be free from this? I ain't doing it. A lot of people died. But those that looked upon it, more snake in them, right? Because guess what? A lot of times in life, the same thing, it's like this. What everything that has the ability to kill you, it doesn't kill you, it does what? Make you stronger. Make you stronger. The same things that are our weaknesses, or the same things that we use. I was talking to Ian, and I'm going to end it with this. It's very powerful what you just brought out, because a snake bite, you have to use more snake venom to cure it. So guess what? The same weakness that we exemplified, that we presented before the Most High, same ways that we had before, we have to now revisit these same ways, overcome these things. And these things will heal us as a people, right? The trauma and everything that we've been through, we have to address these things. We got to use the same poison we put out into the world. We got to use that same poison to heal ourselves, right? And that's a little bit deeper for those that understand how we are. So, that is my lesson on today. What I want y'all to take from it is this: understand who we are truly serving, who we truly say we serve. And always stay in a place of humility. And keep in mind that life is always a test. No matter what we do, no matter where we go, life, the Most High, is testing us in all things. All right? Hallelujah.
May the Most High be praised. Total Rabbah. Okay. Did anybody have any questions, comments? Or did y'all get enough of that done?
Thank you for putting your perspective on the wilderness and sharing how it's spiritual, like how we get recognized that it was no longer a physical thing, but a spiritual thing. Thank you for shedding that light.
So that God may most highly praised. And I just want to also leave with this. Because I was saying a little bit before, that we are all facing some type of wilderness ourselves. You may not be in the thick of it right now, but understand that when that time comes, it is only a test. The wilderness is a way of life. So everything we experienced during this week, all those that are still in Sukkoth, everything that we experience with one another. Keep in mind that this is a way of life, right? So of course, once we leave out of our tents and we go back to our regular home, to the regular world, let us not reattach ourselves to these things too much. I always keep in the back of our minds the necessity of life. As long as you have a roof over your head, be grateful. As long as you have something to eat, be grateful.
Yes,
When you don't have something to eat, be grateful.
that's right.
Because the Most High will feed you spiritually,
Right, yes.
right? And a lot of times, when the Most High feeds you spiritually, you don't even have a desire to do it. When you really see Him. We were so stuck on the physical aspect of life that we didn't realize He didn't want us to eat so much physical food so He could feed us spiritually.
Exactly.
That's when He was supposed to be training us up. You know? So let us not be so materialistic in life, because that continues to keep us separate from the Creator. Remember who He is. Remember His essence. Remember where He dwells. Go out, make sure you spend more time amongst them in the wilderness. Whenever you need to clear your mind, go for a walk, go to the park. But stay in His midst. He's always where we are. Always put yourself and seek out His secret place. What He's trying to teach us in the wilderness. Right? So that we can get through our own wilderness, and when it's our time, we'll be able to enter back into our land and do it right. Right? So with that, if there's no questions, comments.
Get grounded.
Say what?
Get grounded.
Get grounded. Yeah, take your shoes off. Take your shoes off. For real, at least once, everybody. Take your shoes off and get grounded. You know, because it's a very, very deep thing. I'm even thinking about possibly still trying to build a little booth out of the trees.
Yeah.
You know, while we're here.
Yeah.
You know, so get connected, get reconnected. Disconnect from the world and get reconnected with the Most High through the things that He has created in the ways that He has shown us to do it. Right? So, yeah, that's it. I'm going to go back down now, but if they have comments or questions, I guess I'll come back up. That's it.
Very good lesson. Very good lesson. You did a wonderful job.
Okay.
Now, while you was teaching, there was some things that I wanted to bring out, but I done forgot them again. So I guess it wasn't meant to be said, if I done forgot. But this lesson is exactly what life is. It's a test for us all. It's a test. Moses was down by the water. Moses was getting tested, doing his trials and tribulations. But I didn't hear this part. Maybe you didn't notice this. But when Moshe was told to speak to the rock, and he hit the rock, he lost out on going into the land of Canaan because of that. You did? You said that?
Yes, can we keep elaborating? Yeah.
I didn't know that you mentioned that part. I know you heard that. You said that. I probably was asleep at that time. Or out walking. I wasn't here. But yeah, he that was why the Creator didn't let Moses go into the land of Canaan, see the promised land. Well, he saw it. He said, I'm going to take you up here on this rock, and I'm going to let you see it, but you ain't going into it. Because at the waters of Mamre, you and your brother, y'all didn't give me the praise. Y'all gave yourselves the praise. By them striking that rock, man did it. And they didn't give glory to the Creator. He said, you rebels, you see what you made me and my brother do? Something like that, he said. And it wasn't, the glory wasn't given to the Almighty. The Creator didn't like that. So that was a heavy price to pay, but think about it. Because I don't know if you did. Now that I've told you that, Moshe served the Creator for 120 years. Well, let's say 80 years. Because 40 of those years he was out. He came back. He was about 40 years old when he came back. So for 80 years, another 40 in the wilderness, and he died at another 120. So about 80 years, he served the Creator. And only one place in the scriptures do it mention where he stepped out of line. Out of 80 years of service. And because of that one thing, the Most High shot him out. You ain't going to get to see this because you didn't give me the glory. Creator jealous. He real jealous. So what does that say about a lot of these people out here pretending to be servants of the Most High? If he would let Moshe serve him in that whole 80 years of service, which just like if it wasn't nothing, you're going to die right here. You ain't going over there. He did let him see it. He teased him. See, there you go. But he killed him on the other side. He didn't get to end to end. After 80 years, and y'all out on y'all jobs for how long? How long y'all been working on y'all jobs? How many years? 20 years, 5 years, 10 years. Some of y'all a couple months, and you think somebody owe you something. Wrong attitude. We should be grateful, like you said. We should be grateful for every day, every moment, every instance of our lives. And nothing is a mistake, just like you said. It's all in the Most High's divine plan. You just got to see when your test is there coming to you. Because when your test comes, you best be on your best behavior. But if you just walked in righteousness always, more than likely you'll be all right. And if there's any faults about you, the Most High will reveal those faults to you. Usually it's in your dreams. Sometimes people constantly say them over and over and over throughout the duration of your life. But don't pay that no mind as much as you would your dreams. Because a lot of times people are jealous and envious of the success that you have. And they say things about you and get others involved to try to tear you down. So don't pay too much in man. Don't pay too much attention in man. But if these people ain't connected and they all over different places, don't even know each other, and everybody saying the same thing, maybe it might be worthwhile to pay attention. But pay attention to your dreams also. Because I've always taught, your dreams will reveal to you who you really are. It will reveal to you a lot of the imperfections in life that you need to correct. You'll have let's get crazy for a minute. I'll leave that alone. Let's go crazy in another way. You have a dream that you was in the bank robbing banks. The Creator don't mean in that dream that you're really a bank robber. What it means is there's something in life that you're getting over with him or somebody else that you ain't paying attention to. You're robbing someone and don't even know you're not being fair. You're not being honest. You're not being upright. So you got to watch how the Most High does what he does. And what I say for all those who are dreamers, write down your dreams. Because when they play themselves out, that will teach you how to be a prophet. Because for example, if your dream was that you was robbing banks, and I mean, there's a whole lot what happened in the dream, but then you wake up and you say, hey, Prince said if I was robbing banks, that means I'm taking from somebody in real life. So I need to start paying attention to that. You write that dream down, you write down that interpretation, and then the next thing you know, a day or two, because usually it's either that day or a few days later, unless he tells you in a dream when it's going to be. Like if it happened 4 times, that's 4 days. You know, things like that. Write all that down. And then when it happens, you ain't even going to notice it most times. You'll notice it after the fact. You'll be minding your business, and oh man, that's what that dream was talking about. And then write that down. Go back and study the scenario and how the dream played itself out in your mind and how it came out in reality in real life. Start making the comparisons to what took place. What was the repetition? How often did it happen? What time was it that it took place? And then your answer will be revealed to you in how, just a hint as to how you can begin to interpret your dreams, how it begins to make sense to you, and the language that the Most High uses when he speaks to you. You know, we got to start watching that stuff, paying attention to that stuff, because it's real. But people don't, they done got us spooked, and we so scared of ourselves. We scared of ourselves. You having a dream in the bed at night, you scared. I ain't supposed to be dreaming I was a prophetess. I ain't supposed to be dreaming that. Well, I'm not. What's wrong with that? That's the Most High trying to tell you something. Well, it is what it is. All right. Now, see, you want to turn on or you want to just talk?
I could talk. As long as they can hear me, because they said with this on and that on, there was an echo. So I don't know if they can hear me or not. But that probably needs to stay on, I guess, for them to hear us out there. So that's cool. It was a part I wanted to speak on, permission to speak on it, because you just taught the lesson. So when people die, what do we typically do? Huh? Cry. But also, if it was somebody of a leader, what do we normally do?
Idolize.
No, not that too, but on different subject. What do we do as a people to our leader if our leader died?
Honor.
We honor in what way? We mourn, things of that nature. Prince had said that he was obedient the entire time. Right? Remember I said humility and I said obedience. In that same story, chapter, his sister died.
Oh, yeah.
And nobody, according to what we could read, said nothing to him. It was a process throughout the whole time leading up to that. He was following the process. Remember when we talked about with Teruah? They did the process. Then they did the blowing, then they did the shout. So he followed all the processes. But in this process, he was frustrated. And he had said that we give you. So he took the credit away from the Most High. He didn't give the credit as he'd been doing this whole time.
80 years.
He'd been given credit. So in that, the process, the sister died, they didn't do anything, they acknowledged, which tells something for people that's listening. You know, your leaders or leader, you know, be there for him in some way, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like he's here for you all completely. And y'all didn't say nothing about a sister that was a prophetess that died. He done fell on his face and all that stuff throughout all that stuff was happening before you all fell face. As soon as his sister died, we didn't see nothing about that. The people doing that for him. So that reaction, I think the lesson in that out of everything was, like you have brought out, both of y'all brought out, the greatest person in the Tanakh. The greatest person. Once he took that credit away from him, he could have still been frustrated. But what if he would have just kept the credit to the Most High? Maybe he would have went into the wilderness. I can't tie his shoes, but I'm just observing what I see, learning from it, and that's what we should do. If there's stuff happening that's ridiculous, still give that honor to the Most High, because he took that credit away by saying what we're going to do for you all. That's what I saw. I just wanted to add that in there.
Great.
Yep. Any other questions or comments, family?
I have a statement.
You want to come up, please, so we can hear
I
you?
used to look at the way the Creator punished Moshe I said, not one thing kept him on this Vader. I used to say that, you know. But then I connected. I don't remember where it is, but there's I think it's a law. I'm not sure if it's a law or it's just a statement that he was making. Even if he was serving the Most High, right, for years.
Ezekiel 18.
And you went astray, and you did something wrong and you knew you weren't supposed to do it, you're gonna get blamed for that. But for a person who has just come into the knowledge and they did wrong, and they repent, they're gonna be totally forgiven. I mean, they don't have to be serving the Most High for years and years and years, and you look at that, goodness, I've been serving the Most High for years and years and years, and what do I get? I get blamed for this, I get, So I'm saying he's not a respecter of persons, regardless. I mean, no matter how long you served him, just keep on serving. Just keep on serving.
That's Ezekiel, the 18th chapter, 21, 22, 23.
So I kind of understand it now, because I was there.
See, we think like men think. The Creator don't think like that. But he tell us what he gonna do before he do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very good lesson. You brought a lot of information. You got a lot of wheels turning. All right. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Zakari. If you're still there, Shabbat Shalom. Can't wait to see you. We got your little tent ready. We got our tent ready, right? Okay. Yeah, we believe so. We got a tent ready for you, waiting for you when you come. You want to say something, sis?
No.
Okay. All right. Tequila? Arise, please, face the east.
Moreno, Avinu, Malakinu. אני מבקש שנבוא לכיסא שלך. תודה. סלח לי על כל תרומה שהיא פיזית רוחנית ונפשית. Our Creator, our Father, our King, ask that we approach your throne. Thank you, great King. Please forgive us for any uncleanness, whether it be spiritual, physical, or mental. Todah for another year of being able to enjoy what you have commanded us to do. Allowing it to be something that's enjoyable in our spirit, in our thoughts, in our actions. We appreciate you, great King. Please cover those that weren't able to make it, and cover us that are here. Allow us to grow and build and do the things that our forefathers and foremothers may have missed. You told us to write down this literature and pass it for generations to come, to teach it to our children in the morning, noon, and at night, so that those later, which is us right now, great King, will be able to do better. Learn from them, the good and the things that you were displeased or not pleased about. We thank you for this opportunity, because this opportunity is going to bring us closer to you. We ask that you continue to mold and strengthen those that are guiding us, the leaders, the teachers, those of us that are trying to strive and do your will. Continue to guide us, Holy Spirit, pushing us the humility that you desire of us, that you command of us, and the obedience that you desire of us and command of us, so that we can become closer to you, so that we do not offend you. We thank you for this opportunity to live slightly how our forefathers and foremothers have lived. We ask that you strengthen our minds so that we can grow in each area of our lives, so that we can learn that in this example that Azante Tyree brought out with Moshe, said he was the meekest on the earth, or the land. We didn't see him snap or any of these things throughout those years that Prince brought out of him living. But this moment is a teaching moment. This moment is a teaching moment. Moshe did not see what it is you promised us. The greatest of us all in that time did not see what you promised us. Please encourage, strengthen, teach us the humility that we need, and teach us to continue to give you all the glory, all the honor, and not to put the glory and the honor on ourselves. We love you. We appreciate you. Please look after those that are less fortunate that's in our midst, those that are less fortunate that's around, that miss being outside of this land and our work, those that are associated with us, less fortunate to not know you as we do over here. We feel very fortunate and privileged to have you. And for you to continue to teach us without any harm, hurt, or danger so far on Great King. We ask that you continue to do that, and we will continue to serve you. We thank you. Alouet HaKoach, Haniski, Alouet Ha'el, Ha'elion, praise the eternal power, praise the Most High.
Yeah. Yeah.
Powerful lesson. All right, you all, we're about to close out. You all enjoy the rest of Sukkoth.
Much better, much better. That was that prayer. That prayer got me right. You see that? Closing it out?
Oh, you already have. Shalom, everyone. Shalom, lekulam. Devarekum, Adonai, Yismarekum. The Most High bless and guard you all.